Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Hello?
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
It's showtime!
Groovy.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Tonight we have a good little stream planned. We got a halfway to Halloween stream, I guess you could call it, where we will be going over our favorite scenes from the franchise. This is literally my first stream in like 11 months, so hopefully I don't do too terribly. But I got some friends in here, and we're gonna be going, like I said, over our top 5 favorite scenes. So let's just bring them in. All right. We got my man Donnie, man from Mizzou.
What did you do?
Man from, hopefully I'm getting this right. Shape, you from Springfield, Illinois?
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, he's from,
Very
he's from
nice.
Haddonfield.
Oh, yeah, Haddonfield. Oh, yeah. Haddonfield. Nice. Yo, what's up, fellas? How's the week going?
It's going.
Shape, I know you said you're a little under the weather. I'm sorry, dude. Yeah.
Yes, Shape, we will make you better through the power of streaming.
And like I told you guys, you know, we'll get into it for, you know, a couple hours or something, and then we'll make it short and sweet, not too short, but short and sweet. But yeah, I mean, we can, maybe kick off by just maybe talking about some movies that we watched recently or anything we're going to be going to see. Shape, you going to be going to see Mandalorian or what?
Nah, I think I'll go see Mortal Kombat maybe next week.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. Dace and I just went and saw Mortal Kombat yesterday. Oh, it was Sunday. Yeah, it was Sunday, right? Yeah, it was Sunday. It was good, man. Like, I mean, it was, yeah, it wasn't too bad. I would say it's nowhere close to the original, but that's like any of these other Halloween movies, maybe being as close to as good as the first or the original.
He kind of biased to the 90s stuff too, though.
Yeah, that is true. That is very true. Yeah, I think what this movie did actually really well was it had it had all the characters in it, and it gave them all really good screen time, pretty much. So yeah.
So was there any fear of, like, what I was talking about? How I was talking about how we can't keep doing it. It can't be okay. Mortal Kombat 3 is specifically about Malik. Mortal Kombat 4 is going to be specifically about Chronica, like, that kind of thing.
Dude, Donnie, I'm so sorry. Say it one more time, dude. I have this itch in my throat. What's going on?
Well, I was saying, like, how I was worried about it. You said everybody got like adequate, like, screen time, but I'm saying I'm worried. Like, was there any signs of part 3 is going to be, this movie is going to be about rape? Part 4 is going to be about Shao Kahn specifically, or you know what I mean? Like, I was worried that it's going to get there. First was Cole, now it's Johnny Cage, that kind of thing.
I definitely remember you asking this before or saying this before. Yeah, not at all, dude. Like, seriously, it balances each character very well. And I think if they do a follow-up, it's going to be like, if you see it like towards the end, like you'll be like, oh, okay, they're just going to advance everything that they just did in this film to the sequel or whatever, you know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, I kind of see it. Who's your favorite character?
Mine is Liu Kang.
Liu Kang.
Do you have water?
Yeah. Yeah, dude, Liu Kang's awesome in this movie. See, like what this movie
Did
does.
he die? Did he die in this one or no?
Damn, who's fucking telling fucking secrets at school?
Yeah,
um,
Shape doesn't pay attention at school. What
I
are you
can't
talking
really
about?
say anything because I mean, it kind of would be a spoiler, but like,
He signed a contract. Shape.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
he
yeah,
didn't.
yeah. No, they just, you know, it just, I
I mean,
don't know.
because my thing is like I saw like I saw the clip, whatever, him fighting Shao Kahn, whatever, and all of a sudden like Jax pulled in, whatever. Then all of a sudden Liu Kang like disappeared, like he just disappeared.
Damn, I don't know where the hell you've been watching that, but yeah, you might be onto something. Yeah, you might be onto something. Dude, let's just say like whether he lives or dies, he plays a vital role in the film overall. Just yeah. My favorite of the film was actually is it Kung Lao?
You get the guy with the hat.
Yeah, dude. He's badass in this movie. Unfortunately, he's a bad guy, but it's him and Luke.
Wow, really?
Yeah, really cool fight.
Because
Yeah.
he was on the good side in the first one.
Was it Revenant? He's Revenant. Kung Lao.
Kung Lao. Yeah, dude, their fight is epic, man. Some of the fights aren't the greatest choreography or whatever you want to say, but some of them are pretty damn good, yeah.
You seen the first one, right?
That's in the first one, yeah.
From 2021.
Yeah.
So,
and there's some characters in that one that follow up into this one too.
well, no, I was just gonna say because in that one, I can't remember who was it that he killed in the first one. He killed that chick with the hat because remember at the last minute, like they were like kind of like nerfing him the whole time. Then when it got to that fight, he finally took the hat off and he flung it, and it sliced her from like literally head to foot. And then with like her body pieces landed in two separate areas, and the hat came back to him. He put it on and wiped the brim, and then he said, "Flawless victory." I was like, "Okay, that was fire. That was fire."
Oh, dude, there's some fire kills in this one too, as well. Yeah, 100%. Actually, more than I was actually like expecting too. I was like, oh shit, like that was badass. And
But I heard it had all the maps and stuff, like the arenas in the game.
exactly, yeah, for sure.
Like the Acid Pit one, the one where Liu Kang and Kung Lao were fighting in. I heard the Spike Pit was there too.
Yeah, it was. Yep. Yeah, I don't want to give anything away, but yeah, like pretty much. Shao Kahn is fucking awesome, dude. I can't think of the guy's name that plays him. I think it's like Martin something. He's been in a bunch of movies, but
I think it's Martin Ford.
Yeah, that's right. And he did a fucking great job, dude. Yeah, really good job.
I see. I know him from his days as a 5%er with Rich Piana.
Oh yeah, the dude is actually just absolutely massive. Yeah, he was I think he was big into bodybuilding, and then he kind of got into like athletics, and then he got into like acting and shit. I can't think of what other films he's in, but he's been in some stuff for sure.
Yeah, no, I still have nightmares about what is it, Mortal Kombat 9? They fight Shao Kahn like right in the middle of the game. They know that they was wrong with that shit, man. He's a complete, he's the final boss that you would have to fight. You know what I mean? He's the Voldemort. He's the Darth Vader like kind of figure. And in Mortal Kombat 9, what year that came out, but in Mortal Kombat 9, you have to fight him like you're maybe 50% through the story, maybe, and then he shows up, and you got to fight him as Liu Kang. And of course, as usual, he summons the hammer. He summons the hammer and throws the hammer at you. That's like 50% of your health bar gone. It's unblockable and it's pretty much undodgeable too. And I'm like, I gotta fight him this early. Like,
what game are you talking about?
It was Mortal Kombat 9.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, dude. I more played Street Fighter growing up, but then when DC versus Mortal Kombat came out during college, that was a fire ass game. Yeah.
That's what I appreciate because I missed those games, or I mean, not missed them, but I didn't own them. So when they started adding those characters into into the Injustice games. I thought that was so fun. Like to be able to use Sub-Zero, like, and just creating combinations and stuff. Like, Captain Cold versus Sub-Zero was a cool like image to see in Injustice, or
True.
Captain Cold. I mean, Sub-Zero is fighting one of the Ninja Turtles, or the Atom or something like that. Like that was really cool because I think they added him, they added Black Lightning, they added Starfire from Teen Titans, and they added the Ninja Turtles. I think all like the add-on characters. I think
That's
Sub-Zero
cool.
was one. I think he was the only like Mortal Kombat character to make it into Injustice 2, but still, it was fire just to see him and just doing different ice moves and all that stuff. Super dope.
Nice. Yeah, there are actually some really, really good fucking movies coming out. Not this weekend, but the weekend after. Mandalorian, Obsession, Passenger. We're actually getting Passenger around here, but we're not getting Obsession, so that kind of sucks. But
Why? It's a limited release.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know
Really?
why. Yeah, I thought Obsession would be going everywhere. Well, maybe it's still a little early, so I guess we'll have to see. But apparently, that movie is just like shit. People are saying it's like the best movie of the year so far.
And you know what? Like I was planning on doing a passenger trailer reaction. Let's go just go over the top. When I was going to do the reaction to it, just like do an over top reaction. I thought it was gonna be funny.
Or what do you mean? What are we planning on doing?
Like,
Like
I was
filming in your car?
No, I was gonna do a reaction to it. We'd be like over the top, like, oh my god, don't go in there. Oh my god, he's behind you. Just kind of go over the top.
Yeah, true.
I really gotta sell the reaction. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. Mike and Jay were talking about some dude that literally cries like during trailer reactions or something. Oh, yeah, it was the Spider-Man trailer, and I was like, dude, that Spider-Man trailer wasn't even that great, man. Like, I'm gonna go see the movie, but like,
okay, I thought it was just me.
yeah, I was like, dude, it literally looks like all the rest of them. No offense, I'm gonna go see the movie. Like, don't get me wrong, but like,
That, and not only that, but the fact is, um, some people on the panel may or may not have severe arachnophobia, so I don't really want to see a trailer with just a bunch of uh, uh, imagery of spiders shedding and being reborn. Present company excluded. Some people don't give a fuck.
yeah, I don't know anybody that likes spiders, but yeah, apparently, see, I didn't even realize that's what's actually going to end up happening in that movie. But
I
that's
think
that's
can
pretty
lead to
crazy.
like the man spider storyline.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, just give us Ned as the villain, dog. And then
Right.
that piece of Venom that they like tried to stop in the third Venom movie, but we know that it made it because of the split with the different dimensions. Just let that find Peter Parker, man. Like, can we just give us what we want, bro? Like, because I would love to see what that image would be like of Tom Holland with the black suit on, trying to like control the symbiote, but then because it split, Venom is there too. So now you got Venom like with Eddie, but now Venom is also with Peter, and it's the first time we've seen them in that dynamic. That would have been like, to me, a way better story.
Yeah, that would have been pretty dope.
Not that I don't know that is gonna happen in this, which I don't think, but I'm just saying, I thought that'd be way cooler.
It's like the
Yeah, I
episode
remember.
of it's like the episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Danny DeVito's like, I wasn't Spider-Man during the Halloween episode. He's like, I wasn't Spider-Man. He's like, I was Man Spider.
Like,
Hilarious.
do you guys remember playing the Ultimate Spider-Man game? I'm pretty sure it was on Xbox.
I had
Xbox
I
and
never played
GameCube,
that.
maybe.
yeah, I never played any Spider-Man game, unfortunately.
So there was one point where what was cool about it is that game played out, like a comic book. You had to, obviously there was like little like points that would show up on the map that you would go to, but then there was scenes where you would be Peter Parker because you had to go to school or whatever, and then there were scenes where you would actually have to, you go into saving people, construction worker, like the beam broke or something, you got to catch him and say, just different little things like that. But then there'd be times where like the panel would switch, and then you would be Venom, and you would have to go and do shit as Venom.
Cool.
You weren't like it didn't tie you specifically to being Spider-Man at that point. And there's one scene where Venom is just like pissed off, and he just wants to cause some destruction, and he goes to this bar, and he just like breaks down the wall, and he goes in there just and he's throwing stuff around. And outside there was this motorcycle. He has his tendrils or his tentacles, if you want to call them that. And he picks up like the bike and he just throws it. And then the camera pans over, and at the bar, you just see shing, and the claws come out, and you just hear, "That was my bike, bub." And then he turns around, and it's Wolverine, and now you have to fight a pissed off Wolverine as Venom, and there is no like setup or, oh, we're gonna switch you back to Spider-Man. Pardon me. You'll come back to this. No, it's just like, here, fight this overpowered Wolverine. Dead.
So which one was that? Like PS3 or 4 or 5?
I feel like it was it was Xbox, and I feel like it might have been on GameCube.
Oh, okay.
I know for sure it was on the first Xbox though.
Oh, okay. So it was like pretty old. Okay.
No, those Spider-Man games I played was the original Spider-Man game that came out on PlayStation, and the sequel to that was the Spider-Man 2 Inter Electro. I played both of those, and then I played both the Sam Raimi Spider-Man 1 game and Spider-Man 2 game. That was it.
Which one is the one that had Black Cat? There's one that had Black Cat and what's the dude named Luke Cage in it.
That was a Spider-Man. That was a Spider-Man 2.
That was a 2. Okay. The let's see, what was the other one? Oh, Spider-Man 3 when that came out at the time, because like a lot of people hadn't seen the Sandman yet. You know what I mean? So when that movie came out, then the game came out. That was the first time that I had experienced the game being the same game, but it literally played out differently on different consoles, because on the PS2 version of Spider-Man 3, you don't get to fight Venom and the Sandman at the end. You fight Dr. Connors, the lizard. And that's pretty much the end of the game. In Spider-Man, which is weird because Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man didn't fight him like at any point. And then at the end of Spider-Man 3 on PS3, which was new at that time, you had to fight Venom and Sandman. Like, you guys know that part where Venom and Sandman have worked together, and they like trap Spider-Man because he came to get Mary Jane, and then they trap him, and like Sandman is just beating the shit out of him while Venom is holding him so he can't move. And the news is like, oh, this is hard to watch, and then that's when Hobgoblin shows up, right?
James Franco
to the rescue. In the Spider-Man 3 game, like I said, on PS2, none of that ever happens. It doesn't even acknowledge that as a story. In the PS3 version, when it gets to that part, it's just like, okay, hold the controller toward the screen to move forward, hold it towards you to move backwards, turn left and right, go fight Sandman. That was the tutorial. There was no, you never played Hobgoblin before that point in the game, and that was the control tutorial. Because wireless controllers had just happened, right? So it was like, move the controller away from you to go forward, hold it back to you to fly backwards. Go fight 2 bosses at one time. Like, what? And I just remember me and my cousins all just sitting around, just passing the controller, because we kept getting killed because you have to fly around the Sandman, and that's when QTEs started happening. And push X or push circle or whatever. And the second you missed, he would grab you out of the air like a fly and just crush you to death. Start all the way over at the tutorial, fly all the way back over there. And then the same thing happened too with you guys know how like Spider-Man is like putting the metal poles in the ground, and he's like hitting them and stuff to make Venom react to try to peel Eddie out of the symbiote. That scene too, where you're falling off the construction site, and there's this, I don't even know what to call it. There was these like sharp like pieces of metal at the very bottom of the construction site. You and Venom go flying off of it at the same time. And again, it's all QTEs, push the analog stick, push R2, L1, all this stuff. And based on if you did it right or not, would determine who landed first. And if you messed up, you would land on the spikes first, and it would kill you. And you had to do that whole part all the way over again. But that was how it killed Venom in the game, like as opposed to like I think Peter took like one of Hobgoblin's bombs or something and threw it, and that's what blew up the symbiote. Like at the end, I think Eddie jumped back into it, and it killed him too.
Yeah, he
right?
did. Yep.
In the game, like he got like I guess it was foreshadowing. Like the way he landed on that and it killed him was similar to how I think Venom stabs Hobgoblin through the back with the glider in the movie. Anyway, it was a long time ago. I think that's what happened.
Nice. Yeah, I never really got around to ever really playing a Spider-Man game. If I did, it was a very long time ago. Probably on like Super Nintendo, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm not very dear to spiders.
I will tell you this though, I will be playing Lego Batman and probably streaming on this channel next week. I have off for sure.
It's already out or it's coming out.
22nd. Yep. It's going to be epic, honestly. But if you couldn't tell, it has been 11 months since I've done this, so I literally totally forgot to go to the comments like right when we came in. So yeah, let's go to the comments. see who's here. We got Kyle. What's going on, Anthony? What's up? He right off the bat throws probably one of the most goated scenes in the franchise. His number one scene is the fire scene in Kills when he walks out of the flames of the house. I mean, I think that's probably in a lot of people's top 5. Probably might even be said here tonight, maybe. We got Dace. Hey, what's up, Dace? Yeah, I really need to start doing more streams though. We definitely need to for sure.
You should have just turned to your side when you said that.
What's up? Yeah, and also everybody needs to congratulate her. If everybody had seen, she passed nursing school and now it's on to. Well, she's going to continue on to her job right now, but she'll be looking for. I mean, possibly in the future. We'll see what's ahead and stuff.
Congratulations!
Congratulations to her.
I should be getting the congratulations, really, to be honest. No, I'm just joking.
Well, for that perm that you had.
Yeah, you're like, you should have put that in the comments. Nice perm. No, I said the whole week. I was like, I should have went and got a haircut because I need one like really, really bad. Kyle said he's going to be doing a live stream on Monday. Nice. What's up, Brandon? What's going on? I know, dude. It's been a minute. Like I said with Obsession, try to get an early look at it for our theaters that we have around here. I just didn't see it on the lineup, unfortunately. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they just haven't posted it quite yet. But
you guys got AMC, right? Both of y'all.
Dude, the closest AMC we have is Omaha, so yeah, it's not around us anywhere close. And for
this whole time I thought you was going to AMC because you be seeing like 6 movies a week and shit. I thought
no, I wish. Yeah, we did have one in this town in Kearney, but it shut down.
So the theater that you normally frequent did do you know, did they have the bucket with the glove and the hat when the Michael Jackson thing first hit?
I'm not for sure. They didn't even have any of the Mortal Kombat ones when we went there.
What?
Yeah. Well, they might have been all sold out. I think they only get very few, so they might have, Donnie, but I just can't really. I didn't see any in the background.
I really wanted.
Were you able to get one or what?
No, I don't even know if they had it like at the theater when we went. Like, because the only things I've gotten was Justice League, Black Panther, where I've actually gotten some kind of tangible item, and I don't know if it was just because those are blockbuster superhero films or something. I don't know like what it's Regal Theater here, so
I see.
I think AMC had the Shao Kahn helmet.
Oh yeah, they I think they even might have. I think they might have had them at the theater we were at, or that we go to, but they just sold out really quick. I heard some guy asking the lady about them, and she was like, "Yeah, we sold out." But they look really cool.
I know we're getting a Mandalorian helmet, Popcorn Bucket. I think,
dude, I think that movie is gonna fucking rock, dude.
It looks alright.
Yeah. Looks okay. What's up, Prima Donna? Appreciate you joining us. Nice.
The Luna Ghost.
Dace obviously loves H3. We actually watched it yesterday. That movie fucking rips too. There's actually a lot of good fucking scenes in H3, to be honest.
Hey, my favorite scene in that movie is when He's like
when he smashes the chick.
Yeah, pretty much. Where he says, "Dude, I love that scene because she's like, because he's like, well, he said, I'll get another room. She goes, well, wouldn't that be suspicious? He's like, well, I can sleep in the car. She goes, where do you want to sleep at, Dr. Chalice? He goes, that's a stupid question to ask.
What a savage.
And then he just gets all to it, dude. I was like, damn.
As he's like on the phone with his wife, he's like, look, I told you I got to make this sale or whatever. I can't remember. Yeah,
that's an
say hi.
I've ever heard.
That's funny.
Isn't it the end when the
say hi?
Okay. Hey, Serenity. I saw your first baseball or softball game.
He saw your softball game. He saw the pictures of your softball game.
Be quiet.
Ha! Take that.
Yeah, my bad. What were you saying, Donnie?
I don't know if it's supposed to be blood, but was it they used frozen orange juice at the end when the I don't know, like it's what I'm saying. I don't know if it was supposed to be blood, but at the end of Halloween 3, you start seeing the orange stuff start coming out the dude's mouth after he gets killed.
Well, yeah, like he like smashes one, or he like punches one of the androids or something, and then it looks like orange, like frozen orange juice that's like on his hand.
I'm saying that was supposed to be their blood.
Their blood, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's what I heard. I heard that's what it was.
Nice. We got Prima Donna saying Halloween 3 is my second favorite of the Halloween franchise. Controversial opinion, maybe not at all, dude. Honestly, like I said, I think Halloween actually should kind of not be grateful, but should be kind of like maybe a little bit grateful that like dude, that movie like just it's like I don't know. It just throws up
it's cult classic now.
Yeah, it throws up a curveball. Like if it wasn't part of the Halloween franchise, I think more people would appreciate it. I do think, you know, obviously people want Michael in it, but dude, the story alone is just great, dude.
Do you think it just? Do you guys think that just at the time it was the wrong book?
Oh, exactly.
It has garnered this, you know. What I was going to ask, like last week, when we were talking, and we ain't got to get all the way into it, but y'all know the movie Bones, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, Shay?
What is it?
Bones
with Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg horror.
I never seen that. I see Blood and Bone, but I haven't seen Bones.
So Bones, it's on Tubi right now. And I was watching it the other day. I was like, my grandmother watching. The third act, it kind of turns into like this comedy thing. But I heard Ernest Dickerson say that part of the issue was the studio wanted like a straight up like horror film. There were scenes where like it showed Snoop Dogg like in the 70s and all that stuff, and there were other scenes of him with his girlfriend and just him like taking care of the hood and just, you know, all that stuff, keeping the drugs off the streets. And, you know, he was a numbers runner, but everybody loved him. But he was keeping the dope off the streets and saving the kids and all that stuff, right? And Ernest Dickerson said the studio wanted a straight horror movie. So they came through and they cut all of that shit out.
Oh, Mickey,
hey. So he said the studio came through and just cut all of that out to make it more of a horror movie. The third act of the movie is like a straight up comedy. It goes like horror into comedy. It's still horror, but it becomes far more funny at the end of the movie than it does in the first two acts. The point I was making is at the time, the critics and the box office were none too kind to Bones when it came out. But now it's like, if you can get it on Blu-ray, it's like that's a piece of a collection to have. You know what I mean? Especially Snoop Dogg doesn't talk about it much. Not that he's ashamed of it or whatever. It's just, you know, it was just like a moment in time. You know, my point being, at the time, that seemed like a terrible move for New Line Cinema. At this point, horror movie fans just love it. Like they just like, we want to see the movie. Like give us the Blu-ray. You know?
Hell yeah, nice.
And I'm saying that juxtaposed to the Halloween 3 thing. It wasn't the right move at the time, but it has won people over.
Nice. Yeah, dude. I think it's a good comparison. I mean, like it's almost kind of like The Thing, you know. I wasn't alive back then, but from what everybody says, you know, it came out same weekend as ET or like same summer or something like that as ET, and then it didn't do well because everybody wanted the friendly alien. But then as it gets older, the film in general, people love it because it's a badass fucking movie. And dude, Halloween 3 has great score, great practicals, like some of the, like the best like, you know, makeup and shit. Like there's a lot of good scenes in that movie. What do you want to say, Shape? I know you want to say something.
I like Halloween 3.
Hell yeah, no doubt. Okay, we're gonna get to this, and then we'll get to our top five. We'll crack into it. Yeah, dude, Prima Donna. I think it would have been cool to see what would have happened, because then you got movies like Trick or Treat where, you know, they have a couple different stories within the movie and stuff like that. So seeing what John Carpenter and then maybe some other directors maybe could have come up with for like an anthology franchise, like they even considered that with like Friday the 13th, you know. Glad that they didn't honestly end up doing that, but because we both, you know, we got Michael Myers and Jason, which are two of the most, you know, goated slashers of all time, probably. But it would have been interesting, is what I'm trying to say. What do you guys think?
They didn't remake that one. Your remake.
What's that? Halloween 3?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's what I was literally telling Dace as we were watching it. Like Jordan Peele, like that's his movie, man. And it pisses me off because Laurie Strode, I'm such an idiot. Jamie Lee Curtis fucked up the end for Ends, where they were going to try to, you know, thread in like Halloween 3 a little bit. I think that would have been epic, dude. I think that would have been dope as fuck, but you know,
question. So she had creative control over the movie?
I think it's like a known. I think it's a known thing that they didn't go.
No, she was a producer.
Yeah,
so she had creative control over the movie.
A little bit, I think. Yeah. I don't know.
What was it was, but this was an ego thing. I wasn't in that one, so we ain't gonna put none of that in here.
I don't know. I just heard that there was an idea that they were gonna put Halloween 3 like the Silver Shamrock at the end, and then they didn't end up doing it.
I feel like I remember hearing this at that time too. I just don't. I didn't know what the reason why it didn't happen.
True. We all know why. We all know why. All right. Well, you guys want to crack into our top five? Who wants to start off?
Are we gonna go five and then
we'll just keep going around. Yep. And then we'll do at the end, we're gonna do our honorable mentions at the end, and then we'll also do we're gonna do our two favorite openings of the franchise. So two top two favorite openings. Yeah.
I thought we were gonna agree on our Rushmore.
Say again.
I thought we were gonna agree on our Rushmore. Okay.
Rushmore?
Yeah, like a Rushmore of scenes that the three of us like these are like the quintessential scenes that we all agree on. That,
oh, okay, yeah,
like,
that can be so
quintessential
cool.
viewing of the
not
to shit on your idea. It's just something I was thinking about, because I'm sure we're bound to have different lists, but we might all have at least one thing that's
yeah, dude. Like I think anybody and everybody can probably be like, this is one scene from the franchise that I know that everybody's, you know, knows, or like, you know, yeah. All right, Donnie, you can kick us off, dude. Yeah. Once you kick us off.
Okay.
What's your number 5?
Okay, so okay, there's a reason that it's at number 5. So Shape, I don't want to hear it. And you too. For me, the whole, I love the scene of the end. They're getting towards the end in H2O. I just love that porthole shot, regardless of you being able to see his eyes, which I think is kind of stupid. But that porthole shot of them seeing each other, then she reaches for the gun, looks back, boy, it's gone, just like that. Like,
what a pick, dude!
Like,
great pick.
I love just the suspense of like them reaching for the keys and he's walking up, just all of that to me just
dude.
works.
And then like through the fucking the gated door or whatever. He's like swiping the knife around and shit. And dude,
it's so like to me it just works so well. And I can compound that with because it's all in that final act of, in my opinion, her killing Michael Myers for real, because that's what happened. With the big ass axe at the end. I don't know,
dude,
something about
and you
that.
just hear that screech, and then this music kicks in, dude.
It's always so satisfying
when
I see that, because in my head I'm like, no, greed caused retconning, but that was the end. Sorry, shit.
I do love Resurrection, though. I really do.
I do too. I mean,
I
do too. I mean, I mean, the ending is kind of corny, but like she looks out the window and he's just standing there. Like, how long have you been there, bro? Like,
yeah, right.
It's like the Darth Maul thing when the doors open up and Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan are standing there, and then Darth Maul is just there.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck long has he been standing there? Like,
right.
Okay, now turn it on now. Let me take the hood down. Okay, now the door's open. Like, what?
Right. No doubt, dude. That's a great pick. I will say, in my experience, I remember when H2O was coming out. That was the scene that they showed during like the like to promote the film like the most. Like that was the one scene that they always showed. I remember, yeah.
And that's why I had heard you say that before. I would have only been 4, so it's not like I've seen the commercial at the time. But I felt like I'd heard you say that, so that's why I was saying it might be cliche. But that also is why I put it at 5 instead of higher, just because of that. It was like it was one of the, we talk about this now, where we'll see trailers and then the scenes in the trailer are not in the movie when we go see it. So yes, I'm gonna go with that poor whole scene / her beheading him,
cool.
as he should have been dead because he got crushed with a fucking ambulance against a tree. But semantics. Shape, what you
got? For me, it's to be H2O. But it'll be
H2O. Nice.
It'll be when Michael comes out of the closet and stabs her boyfriend in the back and lifts him up. So it's a call back to Halloween 2, the nurse scene
with the scalpel.
Ooh, nice. Yeah.
Nice.
When he accidentally shoots fucking Mama said knock you out. Yeah. And then all of a sudden he's like, oh damn. Oh yeah, dude. That part's freaking crazy. And the guy does a really good job where he's like fucking looks like he's having a seizure while, you know what I mean? Like,
and my thing too, my thing too is because it was totally easy to misconstrue fucking bald LL Cool J with 8 foot tall Michael Myers. Like,
fucking yeah, that is true. Like, very true. Yeah, I like that. What is there like a memory that you have with that scene, or like is that something you're? I'm asking just because pretty much all the picks that I chose were moments that I remembered. Yeah, moments that I remembered as a kid, most like growing up and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
All right, nice. I might just since so is that all you want to say, Shape, or what? Or
yeah, that's it.
Nice. That's a good scene, dude. I'll just go with my H2O scene then too, to kick off my 5.
Wait, you had them in like an actual order, or you just
I did, but so do you want me to keep them in order, or should
keep it in order?
Okay, yeah, you're right. We want to mix it up a little bit. Okay, so my 5 is going to be the movie I'm watching right now, and I know it's not even like that crazy of a scene, but I think it's more like, okay, so if I was to ask the question, which Halloween has the best Halloween atmosphere, what would your guys' choices be?
Halloween 4.
Okay, Halloween 4. Good choice.
I agree. It does feel like Halloween.
Okay. Not the movie I picked, but yeah, I would say that Halloween 4 does have great atmosphere. It definitely does. For me, it's the part where in Curse of Michael Myers, when the dad is cutting down the little stand-up Michael Myers sign that they put up, the kids, he's like, you damn kid.
Enough with this Michael Myers. bullshit.
And then he's walking back to the house, and then the leaves start blowing across the yard, and you see like all the fall scenery, which they actually did have fall scenery. They didn't fake it, like it was actually real. And then the music kicks in, and then it's
So I say Halloween 4 and Halloween 6 has got the most best Halloween atmosphere.
Pardon me.
100%.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I would say 2018 does a little bit too, but I would say 6 and 4 for sure. Yeah. My bad. What's up, Johnny?
Question about that. Are you looking at theatrical or director's cut? Because one has like this cooler color grade on it, and one has that more like warm color grade where the reds and the oranges and the yellows, they're sharper, they're brighter, they pop more, making you feel the warmth of it through the screen versus the one with that cool palette kind of sitting on top.
I wasn't aware that you were part of the Thorn Cole. No, I'm just joking. Honestly, Donnie, I don't think I've ever seen the director's cut. I know that sounds crazy, but
it's okay.
I don't know if I've ever seen it. The one I'm watching right now is
it's okay.
is the theatrical. But I haven't seen the director's cut. I should just get the Blu-ray and just sit down and watch it or whatever.
I thought you had it. I thought you had like the pack of like all of them.
Damn that pack. No, I only have the theatrical. Yeah.
Oh, that's what came in the pack was the theatrical.
Yeah. It's the 3-way pack or whatever. Yeah.
They kill me when they give you like it's all of them together, but they just throw in just whatever version in there. Because like I bought like the Blu-ray box set of all the Harry Potter movies, but it's just like we just took the Blu-ray out of this pack, and like we're not giving you the second disc with all the bonus features. Here's the movie. Like, and they did that with all of them. That's so whack because it says bonus features for all 8 movies, and then the only one was Half-Blood Prince that had like behind the scenes features. That shit pissed me off because that cost like $80, like $10 a movie.
I'm just waiting for them to release a box set of all 13 films. I'm waiting for that big old box set to get.
That I don't know if that's gonna happen, just because of clearances.
It maybe could, like because I don't foresee them doing another film anytime soon, probably. So,
and I'm not against that at all. Yeah. I'm just saying that you know how that goes. It's like when think about it like this, y'all. Like when there's what they call a posse cut in hip hop, where it's one song with a bunch of different rappers on it, but they're not on the same label. It's like hell to get that song out because somebody's record label might be like, "Nah, we ain't gonna do it." You know what I mean? So, that's the kind of thing that you could run into. I'm not saying it's not the same people and the Akkad family and all that stuff. I'm just saying production. I feel like the Rob Zombie stuff is probably what's holding that up.
Yeah, I mean, possibly. Or they're probably just like, it sucks that we have to include ends because it's such a bad movie. So maybe we'll just. No, I'm just joking.
Shape, you work there. You tell us.
I work where?
I didn't mention that. Whoever the fuck makes these movies.
Just real quick before we get into our number 4 slot, my favorite scene in the whole franchise is the opening scene in the OG Halloween when Michael's standing outside the house and his dad pulls off the clown mask. Yeah, I would actually say that's, I mean, if we're talking Rushmore, wouldn't you think that would probably be on the Rushmore, Donnie? Have to be.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it would have to be.
I don't know.
Oh, you don't think so?
No, but
yeah, I mean, I definitely. I think if there's, I mean, there's actually a lot of scenes from like the first film that probably stand out, but that one, I mean, probably, yeah.
And that's no disrespect, Prima. I'm just saying. Me personally, if I was Mick, no, I wouldn't have chose that particular scene from that movie to be there. That's just me. But I've been outvoted by the group, so.
Yeah, no, I mean, like that whole scene with like them in the eye holes or whatever, them. I think that was shot in like one whole shot or whatever. I'm pretty sure they said.
Yeah, but see that the thing is like that to me that scene is so iconic because you didn't know it was a child until the end.
That is true. Yeah, that is true.
Yes, I have to watch my hand as I bring it up
Because
and
that's
in
my
this
thing.
famous motion.
I mean, how many movies came out before was just always a grown up killing, and all of a sudden you see this, person grab a clown mask, go put it on, whatever, is killing this woman, and then it goes downstairs, and all of a sudden it's like
You,
Michael, and
you
takes the mask off. You see a child there. You know what I mean?
you don't think that the fact that it was a clown mask was the giveaway that it was a small child?
It could have been anybody, man. At that point in time, it could have been like anything.
I don't agree with that, but
Could
okay.
have been the devil himself.
Yeah.
It was. It was.
According to them, it was. Like,
It was.
The
It
devil.
was even. It's even.
even
All right.
guys tonight.
That actually might
So
be on my
bad,
list.
dog.
That actually might be on my list. No, I'm just
My
joking.
fault. Okay, I was like, okay, I'm done. Like,
All right, Donnie, what do you got at your 4?
okay, I went back and forth with this one. I had picked two things. So I think ultimately I'm going to pick the Shape of Hunt's Allison scene from 2018. Just for the piece of music alone is fucking amazing. That's number one. The violin bow across the guitar strings is amazing. However, the whole Allison leaves Oscar, and then he's sitting there talking shit, and then he doesn't realize that it's the shape. And every time the lights go off, he's getting closer and closer until he finally swings at him. And she hears Oscar screaming. She goes back, and then the fucking wrought iron gate is through his mouth, dog. Like, and then you just see him appear literally out of the shadows, and then you hear that guitar, the violin bow rake the guitar strings. Phenomenal. I'm going with that scene 100%. Like I said, just for the music alone. But the other scene that I had chosen at first was when he killed the couple in the barn with the scythe in Halloween 5, just because how often do you see people use that as a weapon?
100%, dude.
Oh, and so that always stood out to me, like, when I first got into horror, was that in particular. But as I thought about it, like, more and more, I just didn't, in my head, I don't, that's not as iconic. It's more unique, let's say, with the actual weapon itself. But the music, the aesthetic, the flashing lights, Michael slowly getting closer and closer to Oscar. I'm going with that.
Dude, I was gonna actually pick that scene from Halloween 5, but Dace wouldn't let me because she said like the couple were getting down. It was too sexy of a scene. So then, you know what I mean? But
I can't believe anything you said, though.
no, dude, the side scene's excellent. But dude, that part is awesome, dude. Like, I know exactly what you're talking about, Donnie. Like when that music kicks in. Well, actually, I remember watching Kills for the first time, and that part where he's like, "Oh, my bad, this isn't Kills. Sorry, this is 2018." And that part where he's like shifting in, and like the motion sensor light is like going back and forth. Oh, dude, that part is so good, dude. So good.
And you hear the at first before you hear the violin bow on the strings, you just hear that harpsichord. You just hear that,
Yeah.
and then you just hear the kick drum in the back. You know something's about to pop off, and then, like I said, when the light is shined on Oscar's face, you hear the rake. It sets the tension off because then I'm pretty sure. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure that when she sees Oscar and she screams, then he moves out of the background into the foreground, like out of the shadow.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
Great scene. What say you, Shape?
Mine's gonna be Halloween Kills, the mob scene.
Ooh, damn. Yeah, that's a really good. Yeah, dude, I'm not even joking. That never even. We were watching Kills, but see, we didn't get to the end. See, I totally forgot about it. Yeah, dude, that's a great scene.
Yeah, it's where. I mean, I just love that because like the mask is there, the song's playing, whatever, and then all of a sudden when the lights come on, and it's like, and then he's like looking around, but it's like he looks back and forth, then he picks the mask up, then puts it on, and like, okay, it's go time.
Yep. I remember the first time watching Kills and that part happening and being like, I don't know if they're doing a sequel or not. So are they going to kill him right here? Like, I didn't know. Like, that was when I wasn't like full blown into like knowing like, hey, is there going to be a follow up film or you know what I mean? Like, it just so I didn't know if they were going to kill him. I was like, oh shit.
But in continuing to that whole scene, whatever, I do love the scene where it's got when Tommy and Michael face off, and Michael basically gets Tommy, and then Tommy's looking at Adam, looking in his eyes.
With a little Huckleberry, yeah.
So that's why I like because it's just like you see Mike basically Tommy looking at Michael's eyes and like I survived. I was a kid. I lived. Now I'm an adult and I'm dead.
True, very true. No, that whole mob scene's fucking excellent, dude. Especially like what's up?
No, I'm sorry.
Well, like just when she tricks him to get out there, and then like the lights hit and they're all circled around him. Like, oh, dude, it's such a great scene.
What I was gonna say was do y'all think that because obviously this motherfucker's smarter than what a lot of people give him credit for or what they think he is, just because he's a psychiatric patient doesn't mean that he's completely insane. Like, no, pretty much everyone to know that evil dies. No, it's that everyone dies tonight. But I was wondering,
evil kills tonight.
Yeah, right. Like, I don't mean this like selective amnesia. I don't mean it like that. But do y'all think that he kind of prioritizes his memories? Like you bringing that point up about Tommy, which I hadn't even factored in. Do you think that then Michael at some point had I remember this kid. Like, you think he had one of those moments, or it's just all just black and white to him?
And Michael's like, you're dead. I don't know who you are, but you're dead.
Yeah, because I mean,
Tommy's I don't think that though. Why does he remember Lori like to the letter?
Well, because you gotta understand though. I mean, honestly, because Lori was young, but she still looks the same as she got older. The cerebral was there. Now Tommy was little, like a kid. When you grow up, you look totally different than how you were as a kid. You know what I mean? So
yeah, but
you probably know who he was until someone said Tommy. You're like, oh, this is Tommy. This is Tommy.
But what I mean though is like, is his mind completely blank where he just the killing is so indiscriminate that he has no recollection of anything that he's done before, as opposed to like, oh, okay, yeah, because he clearly remembers the city and he remembers certain things that they want you to know. He knows where he's at or what he's doing. So I'm saying
he's aware, but I mean, I basically think I don't know if he'll remember Tommy. You know what I mean?
Well, people say like. I don't know. I shouldn't say that. I don't know if people are just like, I've heard people talk that like the only reason that he went after Lori at her house was because Sartain was driving them over there. Like, he literally was just going to like the next building. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he was just kind of just like,
he was going home,
a shark out on water. Like, well, that's true. So yeah, he definitely remembers his house and stuff. So maybe you are right, Donnie. I don't know. Maybe a little bit. Yeah. But I've heard people say on streams before that like the only reason that he went after Lori was because Sartain was driving the vehicle over there. You know?
Yeah, he basically was.
But he still had to cut through the woods and all. He didn't know where that was going to lead to.
Maybe he just saw lights or something. I don't know.
He probably did saw the lights. Say, hey, I know this house. Hey, I know. I want to go to this house. See what's in here.
Maybe he was following Allison because she went into the
following Allison,
who again ran through a bunch of woods.
Allison was so fine in the franchise,
but the thing is though, I think because I think the cops were actually like I think right outside the outside the complex or basically Lori's house.
Yeah,
right outside on that main road.
He was
basically
a brownie and a close sandwich.
Yeah, but Michael had to take time to carve the face. Carve his face out, take time to do all that.
Crazy.
Set it up, put the light stick in his head, set it all up, and then drive the car there, and then to get Alice's dad to come out, whatever. And then
he's a master arts and crafts guy, dude. Yeah, you are right though, Shape. He's like, hey, you guys found anything yet?
He attended that class.
But
they don't understand. To me, there's no concept of time in the Halloween movies because he forever is doing shit in the quickest amount of time possible and then still showing up in a timely manner for dinner, even though the actual time it would have taken you to do what he was doing, come on, man. Like, come on, man. So he just did that shit in 25 minutes, and now it's like, okay, let's go get ready for supper. Come on, man. And when you stomp somebody's head, that shit ain't exploding like a bean pie. The fuck out of here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Shay. I'm sorry, but get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of I know what you mean, Donnie, for sure. Yo, what's up, Val? Val, Shape had mentioned this earlier, or maybe it was you, Donnie. I can't remember, but yeah, like Michael coming out of the shadows in the first one, when she's at the top of the stairs, super iconic scene, super iconic. Honestly, I thought they did a good job of that in Scream 7, dude. You know what I'm talking about, Donnie? At the beginning of the movie, when she's kind of like the girlfriend's like looking around, then you can see Ghostface come in and out of like.
Yeah.
Really cool. Appreciate you joining us, Val. Thank you. I totally agree. That is a super iconic scene. Again, the first movie has so many iconic scenes. It's like crazy.
Maybe you should cherry pick the comments though, so nobody picks what we already or like what we're gonna say though.
Oh shit, Donnie, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Just because we don't know, obviously they don't know. I'm not saying that don't comment because you're gonna. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that they may say something that takes the gravity out of what we're gonna say because they said the same thing.
I totally know that nobody's gonna pick my scenes.
Me too.
All right, for number.
I got some Rob Zombies in mine.
I have one. Yeah.
All right. Y'all tell me when that's happening. Let me go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I was literally about to turn on some Rob Zombie, and Dace is like, I don't know. She's like, probably.
Hey,
not.
Rob Zombies.
Let's go, Dace.
Yeah,
Rob Zombies are the best.
Okay, so my number 4 is going to be quick and easy, and like I said yesterday on my story, I just love this movie probably a lot more than most. So I would pick my selection is going to be from Halloween 5 is when Jamie drops down into the laundry chute and she gets stuck. I just remember that scene as a kid a lot. And when Michael goes down there and he's like trying to get her out and then he starts stabbing through the thing.
Dude was stabbing for real, wasn't he?
Dude, I almost want to say that she said.
I thought it was a Cookie Woman scene was your favorite one.
Oh, yeah, right.
Cookie Woman.
Cookie Woman. He said.
No, you gotta do the other thing too. You gotta hit the why are you protecting him? You gotta
Jamie, why are you protecting him? Yeah, dude, he is fucking crazy in 5. Die, Michael, die. Yeah, dude. Fucking yeah. Five is great, dude. I love 5.
No, that mask is horrific.
Dude, okay.
That scene where he's holding the knife and he's like looking up, that shit looks so bad. My nigga.
Dude, well, it looks like I can't not see it now, but somebody's like, yeah, it looks like Mark Zuckerberg, and I'm like, dude, it does look like Mark Zuckerberg.
Somebody said it's like Nicolas Cage, dude.
Yeah.
They can't be dying.
But dude, how is 5's mask any worse than 4? 4's mask looks terrible.
It's Data.
It's a little. I don't think it's worse than that, Jay. No, I
think it looks semi-scary compared to 4.
You know what?
It's just like,
you know what?
It's just too plain Jane.
Halloween 5 was the worst mask in the whole franchise.
Oh, I can't.
You staring off into the distance was funny as hell.
I can't agree with it, but that's all right. That's all right. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. I still love the movie.
Halloween 5 sucked too, man.
Oh damn! Shape's going at my heart, dude.
Dude, man, no, because dude, like, I mean, when I was a kid watching that, man, I kind of do when I was a kid though, when I first saw it. But then it's like, as I get older, man, it's just like watching it again, I just get so annoyed when it came to freaking Tina, dude.
Oh, dude, yeah, the bum or whatever the fuck she does and stuff. Yeah, dude, the worst thing they did was kill Rachel in that movie. That's the biggest mistake they made, and that's
because of the director didn't want a blonde hair one. He liked brunettes.
Yeah,
he said, "I want somebody else."
Those French fruit. Yeah, dude. I think he was French or something like that.
I don't know, but I mean that was a bad choice killing off Rachel and stuff.
Oh, dude, it was like literally the first 20 minutes of the film, and she's like an absolute babe in the shower, and then when she gets out, and you're like, you're gonna kill off this chick? Like, what are we doing? I mean, Tina did look pretty good too, though. I mean,
nigga said, what are we doing?
And then you got fucking.
Tina.
That was the other mistake. They made Jamie fucking
they made her Michael.
Well, yeah, I mean, when they muted her, it was terrible, dude. I was like, oh man, I mean, they should
Then at
just.
then at the end, after they put his ass in jail, now she's perfectly fine. He'll get out. He always gets out. No stuttering, nothing.
Yeah, he always gets out. Thank you, Val. This is totally true. I remember we were watching 4, and Dace is like, "Wait, did he just have blonde hair right there?" I was like, "Yeah, exactly." Dude,
he had blonde hair and a pink face.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious. Oh man, as he fucking like throws fucking Loomis.
Hey, but they were tired though. They got the wrong mask, but they were super tired. They said,
Dude,
they were super tired, and they didn't realize what mess they got.
She said, did he have blonde hair right there?
No, I swear to God, she said that. I was like, they fucked up on the mask or whatever.
Hey, he had the Anthony hair on there. He had the Anthony hair.
Yeah, literally.
Obvious oversight, though. Like, how the fuck do you make that mistake?
Yeah, dude, they were like, dude, we just can't find it. They're like, fucking shoot it anyways. Like, who gives a fuck?
That's so stupid, bro. Yeah, oh my god,
that's like the fucking CGI mask in H2O, man. That's
hey, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I prefer Halloween 2 Rob Zombie than Halloween 5.
I mean, dude, Shape, come on. I knew after you said it was the worst mask, I knew you were going to say that.
No. But Anthony, he's sick right now, so he's not in his right mind.
Yes, you are correct. This is right. This is correct. Yeah, 100%.
You know how that is. Because only an insane person would say that shit.
No, dude,
that's what he wanted to say, Primo. That's exactly what he wanted to
say. I did. I was like, man, this fucking French director, he ain't got no fucking cojones. Dude, no, I don't know. Like when he did the stupid thing with the cop, like the comedy. So dumb, dude.
The music when the cops are walking out the house.
Oh, dude, so bad. Dude. Yeah, so bad. All right, Donnie.
Like I thought that was like an edit, and then somebody's like, "No, that's in there for real. Like that's part of it."
And he literally wanted to do that too. Yeah.
Oh God, nigga just had blonde hair, right? Definitely gonna look that shit up when we get off here.
No, and you know what's so funny is I didn't say anything about it. We were literally watching it, and she was just like, "Wait, did he have blonde hair right there?" I was like, "Yeah, he did." That's hilarious.
I don't know why that's so funny to me. Oh my God. Okay, where we at? We at number 3?
All right, we're at number 3. Yep.
Okay. Number 3. Short, sweet. 2 words. 1978 flashback. Shape.
Nice. We literally just got done watching that, and as I'm watching Kills, I'm just like, man, this part, like this scene actually made this film. Like it was probably the most refreshing scene out of the whole new trilogy, like to be honest.
Excuse me. I can't remember the Dr. Loomis thing. Was the voice done in post?
I don't. What do you mean?
Like they filmed the scene and the actor was saying the lines, but then it was re-recorded over in the studio.
I don't know. Shape, was that the guy? I have no idea.
Oh, we mean the the voice of Dr. Loomis in Halloween Kills flashback scene?
Yeah.
Was
like,
it the actual?
Wasn't that Tom Kane? Or Tom Kane? Or was that?
Yeah, I can't. I don't know for sure.
I know it wasn't us when me and you did the voiceovers for it, but
I mean, it sounded. I mean, it did resemble Dr. Loomis in a way when he was talking, but again, he only said a couple lines. Like it's like Michael, stay where you are. You know, had that one. Then he comes like he's like the Michael kill again.
Did he kill again?
That was pretty much about it. That's the only lines he had. So I mean,
but I could have sworn that it was like Tom Kane had recorded those lines.
It's possible, yeah.
Maybe it wasn't that movie, but Tom Kane was he was Professor Utonium. He was the voice of Professor Utonium, Powerpuff Girls and shit. But I know he had like a stroke somewhere right around that time and hadn't been able to do voice acting no more. So I was saying I didn't know if he had recorded that or if it was the actual actor in the makeup that was doing the voice. Because Shape, you remember we did our voiceovers of it.
That's funny.
And he was outside the house like yelling something. And remember, I was like, who that crazy nigga outside yelling like that? Like, because the camera was still in the house, so you hadn't seen like Dr. Loomis yet. I think I still have that in my phone.
Dude, that cop in that scene though is the worst fucking shot ever. Like he didn't fucking hit him one fucking time, dude.
Dude, hey, you know what's funny is because you know what the funny part is.
He didn't hit him.
No, dude, that nigga was in the Stormtrooper Academy for real.
Listen, see, they focused to a T on 18, right? Because Hawkins was shooting. And you see Hawkins 18 shooting. He saw Michael and said, Michael, and he's shooting. He has eyes closed when he's shooting Michael. And Michael's like walking by, he's shooting the walls and stuff. Then he runs down, chases Michael. Then, of course, he comes across the boy's body, you know, pinned to the wall and stuff. And then they took that. They took
the
that.
Boy.
Exact,
no, that's my nigga Dave.
They took that exact same way he shot and did the same thing for him because he shot the guy that as he's shooting Michael, he's shooting Michael down the stairs and Michael's just walking. And
the nigga Michael just walking down the stairs, dude. Like Michael, he didn't even look back.
Walking, yeah,
casually too, like this.
Yeah, casually, yeah. He's like, no, Dave, don't go up there. You'll die too.
No, before that, remember? Yeah, no, she was like, I'm gonna go check. No, send Dave first. Like,
yeah, send Dave first. That kid was hilarious. I know what you're talking about with that abracadabra. It's like, you think I'm stupid.
So he was like, I'm gonna tell your mom about your search history. Like,
yeah, your search history. So Val says Dr. Loomis in Halloween Kills was portrayed by an actor in prosthetics with the voiceover dubbing the character's lines.
That's what I thought. Nice. And in that scene, Anthony, I had to send you the video because, like, you may not know what I'm talking about, but me and Shape took turns, like re-overdubbing the audio in that scene for whatever reason. I don't know why we did it, but
yeah, I was gonna say I didn't realize you guys did that. That's pretty dope.
There was one part though where when Hawkins shoot, he didn't even try to shoot Michael. He just shot the nigga Michael was holding. Like, he didn't even try to shoot him. He just shot straight at his homeboy. And in the voiceover, when he shot him, you know how Michael just like as soon as the bullet hit him, Michael just threw him and
froze him. Yeah.
In the audio, I was like, man, damn, I was gonna eat him too. Like the I don't know, man. He just went to that Stormtrooper Academy of shooting, bro. I mean, and maybe not even that, because at least the Stormtroopers hit something at some point. Like, my God, bro.
Yeah, they hit something, hit walls.
Yeah, right.
At least they hit something, though. I mean, Jesus Christ, like it just when I see that kind of stuff, I just have that moment, like where he's just standing there, you know, just like waiting to be arrested for whatever reason. He's just standing there. I had one of those moments where I'm thinking of, like, remember when Kylo was talking to Poe and Kylo had the mask on and Poe was like, okay, do I talk first or do you talk first? I can't. And Kylo said something. He's like, okay, I can't really understand you because you got the mask. It just made me think of that as he's just standing there like, all right, do whatever y'all gotta do. I'm gonna chill. I'll let y'all arrest me, even though I'm a fucking killing machine. I can take everybody out.
Yeah, somebody just like, you know, fucking pulls the trigger on accident or some shit, and then we don't even have the rest of the movie.
If Sheriff Barker had pulled up, it would have been him.
Yeah.
So my number 3 was going to be pretty much going to be the Allison meets Michael scene.
The same thing I said.
Yeah, that's number 3 for me.
Word. The shape hunts Allison.
Oh, okay. Allison meets Michael. Yeah, dude. When that music kicks in, dude, it's crazy. But what, like I was gonna say to Donnie when he was talking about that scene, the thing I don't get, and I get that she's like in a panic mode, but like, why does she go to the very first house that like she like runs to? Like, he could just walk right over to the house and kill everybody in the house, and then you're like, what the hell? You know what I mean? It's like she just like runs to like two houses down.
You're panicking. Maybe don't run as far away as you can, but still screaming at the top of your lungs too. Just giving him.
Oh, dude, like, I would have just bolted down the street. A young teenage Anthony, man, I'm gone.
A young teenage Anthony was 7'5". Shut up. He stood there and fought.
Actually, I don't know. Well, I don't know.
See,
Guy with a knife. I would have been like, I would have turned on my phone and been like, "You're on live, dude." No, that's a great scene. Yeah, that part of the dude. But that shit is so bad, man. When he tries to kiss Allison, I'm like, dude, terrible approach, dude. What the fuck are you doing, dude?
He was horny.
God, what a dumbass, dude.
He said he was horny, and then those real hot girls were feeding him freaking, salsa and chips, whatever. Made
Oh
him
yeah,
all,
that's what he
horny.
says. Yeah, he's like, no, but the worst is what's his name? Who the fuck's the other guy dressed up as? What's the other boyfriend's name?
Cameron.
Yeah, throws her phone in the. Is it cheese or is it pudding?
I think it's pudding or something.
I was just about to ask the exact same question. Was it cheese or was it pudding?
I think it was pudding. Well, what an
I know
idiot.
that too.
That chick with the tiger stripe costume is pretty hot though. But
yeah, okay.
I'm waiting for shit to come. I'm waiting for shit to come flying in the frame. Like,
okay, so we're on to okay, let me see here. Okay, so we're on to three. We're on to three. Okay, we got three left. Okay, so my third is going to be Rob Zombie, number 1, 2007. We're gonna go with the scene with all the gals up in the library, and
all right, it was nice, y'all.
and Scout Taylor Compton looking outside the window and seeing Michael twice.
Out of all the scenes, you're gonna pick up Rob Zombie. You didn't go with the freaking I'm Joe Grizzly, bitch.
I'm trying to pass this. I can't remember what the fuck.
Oh yeah, he says he's like, hey, I got Taco Supreme talking back at me. Can you please leave me alone and let me pass this beast in peace?
Dude, I just think that scene's super good because what are the girls saying? They're calling her can't remember now. They're calling her good two shoes pretty much. And then dude, I think Tyler Mane, he just that part's pretty dope. Like I don't know. I do. Okay, the one scene I was going to pick, but I thought it might be a little too crazy, was when he had the mask on for like the first time as a young kid. And then she was all like, Michael, what the fuck are you doing in here? And like hitting him and shit. And then he stabs her. And then she's like bleeding out the hallway. And then he like walks out. Dude, the mask looks so good in that movie, man. Honestly, I think it actually looks really fucking good. Just like that dog.
I love how me and Shape, neither one of us are interested in that.
Well, yeah. Okay, well, that was my third.
No, I'm fucking with you, but I'm saying Shape is very non like negotiable or committal. If he don't want to talk about what you talking about, that nigga just cut you the fuck off and keep it pushing. Like dead serious. We was having a moment. We was laughing. We was having a moment. So yeah, so I picked my number 3. Y'all two shut the fuck up. That's basically what just happened. And then you picked the scene. He was like, "You picked that?" Like I caught that before I walked out the room.
I mean, like I said, I figured nobody was going to pick my scenes, but yeah, no, I mean, again, these are just like memorable scenes that I remember just as a kid.
Just wait to get my number 1.
Nice. It's probably going to be Halloween 4 when what's his name?
No, it ain't 4.
Brady when Brady's with what's her name, Sheriff's daughter.
No, it's
cops do it by the book.
Yeah, right.
No,
hey, you know what? Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what? Hey, at the end of the day, if it was her or Rachel, I'd pick her.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'd take Rachel, big time. Yep.
We can't have this conversation.
Pours the fucking coffee on her or whatever. You mean do what you do best? That's a good line. All right, Donnie, what's we're on to 2 now. Nice.
Wait, are we doing number 2 now? Or are we doing like our honorable mentions?
Well,
first?
I just figured that our honorable mentions might be somebody's 2 or 1. You know what I mean? I mean, they won't be for me. I know you guys probably won't pick my scenes, but so it's up to you guys. I don't know. Totally up to you guys.
Well, how about we do 2 and then we'll do honorable mentions, then we'll get to our number 1.
Okay, I like that. Yep, I like that.
Okay. So for me, I guess you can combine it into like two. It's two moments where this same thing occurs. I guess.
Oh, I can dig it. Yeah, it's all good.
So, but you can call it two different scenes as well. But the same thing occurs, which is why I picked it, because this is what has always stood out to me personally, and I had to put this high up on the list for me. If we're talking about moments that just stayed with us, um, when he pops up like out of frame at the school, and you get that sound. I don't know what it's called.
Oh, dude,
I
I
mean,
know with the little boy running with the pumpkin.
yes, I don't know what the sound is called. Like when he grabs him and you get the sound when he pops up from behind the car too.
Yep.
And it's all dark at that point, but you don't hear that sound at any other point in the movie. I don't think it's in Halloween 2. It's like a reworked version of it when she decapitates him in H2O. But that version though, from the original, again, I don't know what that sound is, but it's just to me it's like a stinger is what it's called in musical term because it's just so quick, doesn't repeat. But for me, that's the thing that always stuck with me. And then I scared the shit out of my mom with it too. So that's part of the reason why it's so memorable.
Donnie, that's a great pick, dude. I think a lot of people would actually. My bad for like saying that. I feel like for every time that we've been talking about like moments and stuff, but like I think that's a super iconic scene from that first film. Like kid that was picking on fucking Tommy or whatever, and then he like runs right into him, and because it's so unexpected, you know what I mean? Like the atmosphere and the emotion of the movie is not where anywhere. Like you're not expecting him at all, and then he jumps into frame.
The sound just like it totally catches you off guard that first time that you see it, and then you just see him holding him. You know what I mean? It doesn't really like pan all the way up to his head, I don't think. But what that also reminds me of, we don't get that sound in. Is it 2018? I can't remember. It might be 2018. Where the kids are running down the street in the Shamrock mask, and one of them bumps into him.
Right
at
at
the
beginning.
like on the keyboard,
Yep.
And but what you could great detail. You can still see the hole from the knitting needle on his neck on the mask. You still see the hole there, right? The kid bumps into him. You get that, and then you get Michael kind of like looking around in the neighborhood, like this is what I was talking about, Shake, where he's looking around. He's like, some of this shit does look different, and he's having that moment. And then I think that leads into like the unbroken shot where he goes like gets the hammer and he comes in and kills the lady and all that, right? I think or is that a different movie?
It's with the knife. It's with the knife. It's 2018. If we want to go into it, like that scene was actually going to be one of my honorable mentions. It's actually going to be on my list because I love how in that scene he looks into the window of the house into the living room.
Oh,
and, you can see the glare or whatever, the reflection, and it goes dun, and then he like walks into the driveway through the back door, and it's all just they don't move the camera. It's all just you know what I mean. And then he comes up behind her. Oh, that's such a good shot, man. Good scene.
Thank God. Like the suspense was there too. Like, no, he ain't gonna kill that baby. Like,
yeah.
The hammer thing. I was thinking that's from the OG era, but so not that like little keyboard sound is bad, but imagine if they put that jump scare sound there when the kid ran into him this time. You know what I mean? I just love I don't know, something about if there was any scene that it's just the humanity of him getting hit, not really bothering with the kid, but he's kind of like looking around like, okay, where the fuck, what would be the easiest way to get in here? Like, there's something to me, like humanoid about that.
Yeah, dude, that's a great pick. Great pick.
What you got, Shape?
Nice. What do you got, Shape?
Mine's gonna be the when Michael gets his mask back in 18.
Ooh, out the trunk. Nice. Out the trunk. Yeah, that's a super iconic shot from that movie. And see, like I really can't remember, but I feel like I remember people talking about that trailer like a lot. Like that was like the thing that they showed on the trailer, like him in that scene. And I think it probably sold the audience probably the best, to be honest.
Is the image of the poster of him kind of like this with the mask from that scene? because I feel like he hit that exact pose, like once he pulled it on, like where he's just, it's just that shot of his face kind of turned at the angle.
It's a good point, Donnie. It probably is, to be honest.
And and I was I'll wait to say that because that might be somebody else's pick.
Nice. All right. Well, anything else, Shape, or what?
No, that's it. That's my number 2.
What's trippy about that scene also is the lady that's in the van that's like looking at the two. Are they therapists or what?
They're investigative journalists.
Journalists. Yes. How does $3,000 sound? Yeah. So when she's looking at the guy pumping the gas and he's like watching her and she's like out of the corner of her eye peripherals, like seeing, like she knows that Michael just like went in, to the auto part of the shop or whatever, and he's probably killing that guy. Crazy. Kind of pisses me off that the girl doesn't go out and help that dude in that scene. She like hides in the fucking thing, but I mean, you'd probably be pretty scared. But dude, he beats the shit out of that guy, dude. Yeah, crazy scene.
Well, since you brought it up, that's what I was gonna say. The him dropping the chiclets over the top of the.
That's your number one?
No, I'm saying that's what.
Dude,
I was thinking about putting that on my list at some point.
Nice.
Him dropping the chiclets over the top of the door.
Nice. Speaking of teeth and chiclets, I watched Dennis the Menace about a month ago. Totally remember that scene where he knocks out his 2 front teeth of his dentures. He puts 2 chiclets in there when he's taking the picture for the paper. Classic. Okay, my number 2 is actually going to be the movie I'm watching right now, Halloween Resurrection. It's when Laurie kisses Michael. No, I'm just joking. I'm joking.
Are you? Like,
are you? Holy fuck, man, that's some funny shit. Okay, no, oh, that's some good stuff. I bet my neighbors were like, what the fuck is that guy laughing about downstairs? Dude, Haddonfield's supposed to be like a fucking town of like maybe a couple hundred people, and then Resurrection, it's like Haddonfield University. It's like they have a university? What the fuck? Sorry, it just read that part, and I was like, what the fuck? Okay.
30 attendees.
Okay, so my number 2 is going to be just like what Donnie was saying for H2O, the most memorable scene that I feel like they were using for to commercialize, or for the commercial or production, or what's the word I'm looking for here?
Advertisement
of H2O. Was the scene where Laurie is getting done with, like, she thinks that the kids left. It's turning night. She's leaving her school building or whatever, and then she sees Michael walking down. Well, it's like the dark alley or the dark road. She sees him like walking down, and she's thinking, "Oh, I'm think something like this is like it's not him, it's something else." But then he's getting closer and closer and closer, and then it turns out to be the dude that she's sleeping with or whatever, the older guy or whatever. But I just remember that scene as like a young kid in the theater, just being like, holy shit, that's actually him. Like he's in the facility. Like that's really him. And she's thinking it's not, but yeah, I like that part.
Every time I see Alan Arkin, especially in that movie, the only thing I can think of is him in Hitch. Like, y'all seen that before?
Oh yeah.
Y'all know that scene where they at the fish market, and Hitch is making they're making a food, but he eats the conch Saint Jacques, and it make his face all like swell up, and he breaks all out and shit.
Yeah.
Eva Mendez's boss was Alan Arkin, the dude that's her.
Oh yeah,
boyfriend.
I was trying to think. I was like, where was he at in that movie? Yeah.
She worked for like some gossip column or whatever. He was like the boss there. Yeah. But my point being, I saw Hitch before I saw that, so every time I see that, I just revert like back to Hitch.
True. Yeah, he was a terrible shot too. Yeah, so that's my number 2 from H2O. All right, now down to the nitty gritty number 1s, but we can do honorable mentions. I probably have like one honorable mention because I feel like I've kind of talked about a few of mine. So what do you got, Donnie?
Okay, so
and you can say a couple of them too if you want to, obviously.
Oh yeah, dude, I have a cult list. So I actually started when I started like typing out the list. That was the first thing I wrote down was the honorable mentions. So I had this on the list, but took it off for something else. Just because I didn't want to get clowned. So uh, Michael and Michael and Busta's interaction has to be on there. Super entertaining.
Trick or treat,
Um,
motherfucker.
no. What the fuck you walk around here dressed like me for? Like,
Yeah.
and like it just to me, like me and my cousin, we have this thing. It's called the fuck what you talking about. So like we'll be talking and we'll just watch movies and see if it happens. We've seen it in like a bunch of Vincent Price movies where two people are talking and somebody just turns and just walks the fuck off in the middle of the conversation. That's what Shape does to us when me and you are talking. And it's what and something about something about the way Michael just and just walks off after he's just like cussing him out and stuff. So Michael walking on fire in Halloween 2.
Oh, dude, that would have definitely been on my honorable mention. It about made my list, but my number one, yeah. So that's a great choice, Donnie. It's time, Michael.
Knitting needle to the neck. I got that on here.
Super
Fire.
iconic.
Let's see. What was the other one I had? Yo, I really like the suspense of Ronnie checking the gate and Michael sneaking around behind him as he's kind of like looking in the car and trying to figure out why is this car just sitting at the gate. Obviously, the distraction, so he would open the gate or whatever. But Michael was like sneaking behind him, and he's standing right behind. He had ample time to kill him, but he didn't, and he just keeps creeping on into the school. That almost made my list.
Not even gonna lie, dude. In the scene I just said from H2O, that was almost gonna be the scene. I'm not even making that shit up. I remember that one in the theater. Like when then he gets back on the phone, he's like, I don't know, the gate was open or whatever, and then he's like talking to his girl or his wife or whatever, and then he like shows up into the window or whatever, and it's like, yeah, the tension in that scene's good as fuck.
I think too. That was a little bit. Now that I know, I think that was a little bit of a reference to the George Harrison thing. Because you know how some crazy fan broke into George Harrison's house, like, and he jumped the wall, basically.
Wait, did he kill him? Or he about killed him, right?
I don't think, he didn't die from that attack. Yeah. I think he, excuse me, I think it was a couple years afterwards.
Crazy.
Okay, and then the other two things I had was, so I said, checking the gate, knitting needle. Said the fire. What's the dude's name? The fat ass dad that we all dislike.
I was gonna look up his name, but I can't remember.
Is that in Curse?
Curse, yeah.
When I don't know which version of the movie it is, but when he electrocutes the shit out of him and kills him, that's satisfying.
Great kill.
And then gardening claw to the face. Love that.
Dude, it's like a top 3 kill for me.
Michael kills Michael.
Yeah.
True. And then last thing on my list of honorable mentions, one of my favorite scenes that I have to watch every single time I see the original 1978 version. Yes, Shape, you're gonna want to get your headphones on for this. One of my last honorable mention is the well, Sam, he couldn't have been driving. He doesn't know how to drive. He was doing pretty well last night.
Yeah.
That's my shit right there.
It's a great scene.
It's a great scene.
Damn, Donnie, just fucking pick all of them, dude. I'm just joking.
fuck you, dude. I didn't even want to do this topic. Like,
no, dude.
Yes, you did.
No, the fuck I did.
Donnie, it will be your choice next week. It'll be good. Yeah. No, that dude, all valid picks. Like, I'm not even making that shit up, dude. Like, I about picked that LL Cool J scene because, like I said, the tension in that scene is great. I remember that shit as a kid, and it's like somebody throws a rock at the window and then he like scoots away. Like, you know what I mean? Like the second time, it's like, and then he kind of just walks out. And you're like, dude, is he gonna like pop out and get him or like I don't know, dude, I just like the venue and like that school setting. It's something different.
And that I mean that scene with her and her mother is just super cool to me too. The whole everybody's entitled to one good scare.
100%, dude.
That's just super cool. Like
she's driving the psycho car or whatever.
That's an Easter egg for just like horror lore fans. You know what I'm saying? Because Psycho's forever going. So
I agree. Okay, Shane, on to yours.
All matches, of course. Good night. I love you. Be a good girl, okay?
Nice, sweetheart.
So one's quote will have to be Resurrection.
Nice.
Buster Rhymes does bust down the door and be like, trick or treat, motherfucker. I love. That was not nice. You're right.
Oh shit, you're right. I'm sorry.
But yes, yeah, that's I do. I love that scene.
Like, you got in trouble, but
I said I love Resurrection. Resurrection is still one of my.
See what I'm talking about? See how he walked over what I was saying? See what I'm talking about? That's exactly what the shit I'm talking about.
Oh, dude, I love Resurrection, dude. I'm watching it right now.
That scene there, and then of course, the other one's going to be Halloween 2, where so I have a trick or treat at Death Site. You know what that is?
You don't know what that it's super iconic. That's why I sent it to you guys the other day in the text feed or whatever. Yeah,
it's to me, it's just because I just love it because as soon as he says that, turns around, runs off the music cues. I like how the music just cues.
Oh,
does it change for you guys? I'm so sorry. If remember last night I was telling you guys about the flip mode thing. That was something I came across because Rod Digger was in another horror movie. I can't remember which one it was, but she didn't get killed. And that's when it started coming out that like, oh, well, they had this contract with the flip mode. Rappers couldn't get killed in whatever films they were in at said time. Do y'all think that it would have helped the movie or hurt the movie if Michael had ended up killing him? Because I know we think he's dead or whatever. He's not. What I'm saying, does that change the movie for y'all?
Dude, I love that Buster didn't die and he comes in there and karate kicks the shit out of him into some fucking wires. I love that shit.
Yeah, we got the best line, trick or treat,
motherfucker. Dude, I love that shit. He kicks down the fucking door and shit. You're like, yeah, dude, this is fucking dope.
We actually, you know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna say anything. Go ahead.
And then my other ones, my last two ones are going to be from Halloween 2, Rob Zombie.
Nice.
And it's going to be it's going to be the scene where those two hillbillies and the daughter, whatever, or the mother, wherever she was, so they kick Michael's crap out of Michael. Then he gets up and he puts the mask on. Then he gets up and stands there. I mean, that's an iconic scene.
Dude, shape, super iconic scene. Like the whole headlights as like like the light in the shot and shit. Dude, it's such a good fucking shot, man. Yeah. And
then my last one for should be, of course, Halloween 2, Rob Zombie would be Brad Dourif playing Sheriff Brackett, where he finds his dead daughter. His performance was freaking phenomenal in that scene.
Best of the movie. I'm sorry, yeah, dude. Brad Dourif was excellent in Rob Zombie 2.
Yeah, so those are my honorable mentions.
I figured it was gonna be when Michael was like, "Die!" I'm just joking, dude. Tyler Mane did excellent in both of those fucking movies. So did Daniel Harris and Scout. Like Brad Dourif, like dude. Some good.
Hey, you know what? Hey, I mean, kudos Rob Zombie, man. We got to see Daniel Harris. You know, what I mean, we got to see her. You got to see everything Daniel Harris.
And Anthony never forget that because he like grabbed her.
We needed Scout too, though, dude. No, I'm just joking. No, but yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Everybody's like, my buddy
playing grab ass, just for the record.
Who? What?
When you took that picture with her, I'm saying you was the one playing.
Damn, dude, you guys are all gonna sell me down the river. They're gonna be like, dude, this dude fucking like groped his girl or something. Like, I'm gonna become famous. I'm gonna become fucking Batman or something. They're gonna be like, dude, look at this photo, dude.
No, you had the Keanu Reeves. You know how he'd be
I'm gonna end up at a fucking it's like Scarefest fucking thing, and she's gonna be like, "You that fucking dude that was like grab my ass at you?" I'm gonna be like, "No."
I like that. Yep, he was. It's my turn.
How many fucking giants do you know, lady? Like,
she'd be like, "Well, I know Tyler Mane, yeah."
I can't believe that you didn't put the homie Joe Grizzly on your list, dog.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. We just talked about that too.
That is
I forgot about that. Now you are the resident expert of everything Halloween, and you forgot about that one.
You know what? I am sick. I've been sleeping all day. I woke up for this,
Bro. What I know
sleep.
what I know is not Taekwondo. It's straight up nigga, please. Come on, man.
No, good choices, dude. Shape. I will say that Rob Zombie 2, it's dude, I don't think there's like, again, there are some good things that I could even find in Halloween Ends. I just don't really like how the rest of the movie fucking just goes about whatever. But I do like most of all the fucking movies in the Halloween franchise.
Hey, just wait to get to my number one.
Oh yeah, my number one. Okay, so my honorable mention is definitely fucking it's definitely when Corey's like, it's Halloween. We're gonna have some fun tonight. No, I'm just joking.
I know it's not that bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway.
No, it's definitely when he's like, you just I can't even say it. He's all like, if you want me to burn it down, I'll burn it down.
No, it's like this. It's like this, right? It's like this is how it goes, right? It's he's over there talking, right? And then Alice is like, I just want to burn it all down. He's like,
I can't even be serious, dude. Holy fuck.
I like the match, he said. And right in your ear, like, I like the match.
Dude. Andy Manichek and Rowan Campbell, dude, they're great. They fucking acted their ass off in that movie. It's just a funny line. That's all it is, man. Like, truly, man. Rowan Campbell was fucking awesome in the fucking Silent Night remake. Like, he was great.
Oh God.
He's a good actor, but man, that line is just fucking crazy, man.
It's the way you said it too.
Holy shit!
The fact that it's so bad that we can't take it seriously. Oh God.
Okay, it's the best in the franchise.
Dude, I can remember when Shape was on with like it was like some old streamer or whatever. He's like, actually, dude, I went back and watched it. I think it's a 10 out of 10. Shape, you know you did, dude.
It's a 10 out of 10.
Dude.
It did. I did a story one time and I had just rewatched it and I was like, this shit is trash. And the video cut off before I finished the word trash. And then he made us do a 3-hour stream around that movie and why it wasn't trash. And he gave this long ass soliloquy. He had notes. He had a smart board. He had like a ruler, like a yardstick. I mean, point like dog.
I did a thumbnail for that. Had me and Donnie face off.
That's what it was. That's right. I remember that. And I was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to kill you on your own channel. And he had notes and like graphics and like, well, if you look here and if you add this scene with this scene at this moment, then it couldn't be trash because of this, and this. And I was like,
dude, that's hilarious.
All right, bro.
All right, what's number one?
Okay.
Number one.
Yeah. One honorable mention that I will say, I just got one. I have to say, just from I'll say a couple. I'll say a couple from 3. I like the dude. I just remember when we watched the 3 for the first time, and I was like, man, I haven't seen this since I was a little kid. Don't even remember anything about it. When he is like, oh my God, or whatever, and then he like Chalice is like takes off after the fucking dude that's running out of the hospital, and then he gets in his car and he just pours gasoline on himself and lights himself on fire, and the fucking car blows up. I'm like, dude, what just happened, dude? That scene's fucking crazy good, man. And then when
that's in 3, right?
Yeah, when the sales lady is also in 3, when the sales lady is fucking with one of the shamrock chips or whatever that's on the mask, and she's all like fucking tinkering with it, and then it like fucking shocks the shit out of her, and then her fucking face like starts to getting fucking pretty much. Oh, dude, that part's so fucking good. So yeah, those are my 2 honorable mentions. Halloween 3 is crazy good, man. It really is. I'm not just saying that because of days. It literally is a fucking great movie. Good stuff. Who did that movie? Was it Tommy Lee Wallace? I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, nice.
And John Carpenter and Deborah Hill.
Yeah. Oh, dude, the score in that fucking movie, so great, dude. So good. All right,
So,
drum roll.
so Mustafa Akkad didn't
And
come in until 4,
Shape would know that. I'm not
or
for
he
sure.
came in after that.
What is it?
I said, so
Akkad?
Mustafa Akkad came in at 4, or he came in after that.
Mustafa Akkad was in it throughout all of it.
Oh, was he?
Oh, he was there at the first one?
Yes, yeah. So Mustafa Akkad basically was the one that gave John Carpenter the go ahead to do Halloween. And then they of course how the success it came, whatever he wanted him to do number 2. And then they had basically it was like a big lawsuit they had too, because he was supposed to do Halloween 2, and then but John Carpenter didn't want to do 2. He wanted to do The Fog. No, I think he wanted to do The Fog, or
It was definitely The Fog. Yeah.
yeah. And then but I'm guessing but they said, okay, well we'll give the money for The Fog if we do Halloween 2.
Yep.
Okay, but then I guess like another company was going to have to do The Fog, whatever. Like they're like, no, we're suing you. You said you'll give us Halloween 2, and then so they had to sue whatever. But yeah, he came back to Halloween 2, and then they decided to do an anthology with Halloween 3. But yeah, Mustafa Akkad was with it the whole time.
Nice.
Nice.
I guess now if you say that, I feel like maybe I did see his name in the orange letters on the first one.
Yeah, and the palm tree in the background. Yeah, no doubt.
All right, so number 1, let's go, Donnie. What's your number 1, Donnie?
I am interested. Yeah, to hear what you guys. Yeah, nice.
Okay, so the number 1, I might have had to have made a detour because of things that have already been said, Anthony. But so my number 1, I'm gonna go with the homie. We have to pour one out for him, my nigga Ben Tramer.
Ooh, yeah,
They
great
did
scene,
him
dude.
so absolutely dirty in that month. He just came out of nowhere. No, bitch, why are you going warp speed down a residential street on Halloween night?
True.
Nigga was trying to go back in time with the DeLorean as fast as he was going, and you just murder him. And they just get in the car and bone out too. They just left him there.
Is it him? Is it him? Dude, that scene is super iconic, though, dude. It really, truly is.
They just pimped the fuck off and just left him sitting there. Like, that's wild. No, that scene didn't hit me until 5 minutes before I logged on here to put that on the list. But what my original one was, though, is of course it's the iconic joint. His face materializing out of the shadow. Like,
True.
it's, I mean, to me, that's the quintessential Halloween shit to me. Him in the back sitting up like the Undertaker, but then you don't see anything, and then you just see his face, or at least the mask materializing, and him standing, like, he puts the mask back on, but then you can hear the heavy breathing under the mask because of the material of it, but you see him, he's kind of looking forward, and then Dr. Loomis is there, and Dr. Loomis lights his ass up. He hit the Harlem Shake real quick and fell over the balcony. And then when he looked over the balcony, my nigga was gone. No blood, nothing. And then you just get the theme music. Marvelous, dog. That's, to me,
Crazy good.
quintessential. That is what made me a fan. It was that right there that made me sit down to watch the sequels, not knowing the horrific garbage I would then be subjected to afterwards. But at the time, it was that, man, him materializing out of the shadows is just so cool. I love shit like that. Like, it's just that whole background, paying attention to shit moving around in the background, and just that kind of stuff. It's always fire to see. What say you?
I totally agree, dude. Her falling down the stairs after he fucking slashes her with the knife, dude. And then then you get into the whole chase scene across the street. I mean, dude, that whole last third of that movie is fucking crazy.
I don't know about all that. Like, white people be falling down all the time. Niggas ain't doing
that. Yeah, Val. Yeah, 100%. The bad thing that I hate about Halloween 2, even though I love it so much, is at the beginning of that movie when they tried to recapture what happened at the end of the first one.
He doesn't fall off the balcony the same way.
Well, he shoots
more.
7 shots. Yeah, 7 instead of 6. I shot him 7 times.
Fucking revolver. Like,
but they messed up in the second one, because the original he did shoot him 6 times in the original.
He did, yeah, he did.
No, I'm not saying that he didn't. I'm saying he had a revolver, so there's no way he could have shot him a 7th time. That's what I was saying. Like, and then, I love, Michael was on the dance craze. Oh, that boy hit the Harlem Shake over that job. Like,
true.
I mean, we can't.
Yeah, he's when he went off the back, he's like,
no, real shit though. Like, he hit the joint. Like, you know how Michael Jackson would pause like this with the hat on, he have his arm out. That's how he fell over the balcony.
Doing the Marshawn Lynch against the
honorable man. I gotta say, dog, you dumb son of a bitch. You said you saw Myers. That's my shit when I see that, bro.
That is
my shit, bro. You son of a bitch, you know what you just did? You just caused a riot squad. You don't have a police force. Like,
you don't have a police force. That's some good shit, dude.
R.I.P. my nigga Donald Pleasance. Like, and then too, is that the end of 4? Like, he just rips the dude's fucking throat out crazy. But then he gets lit up, right? That's the end of 4, right? Where he gets lit up.
Yep.
They were shooting him with 12 gauges. Like, that was
it was like an assault shotgun or something like that. It was not like a regular.
Yeah, he had a shotgun. He
had the auto Spaz 12 auto machine, like the machine shotgun.
He had a shotgun from Jurassic Park.
Dude, it was that shotgun. Yep, you're right.
They was lighting.
What is he saying? Jurassic Park? Clever girl or whatever.
Yeah, clever girl.
And also, just because this was the scene, I never forget. Like, just real quick story. My mom had just permed my hair, and that's essential to the story because it just got done washing all that stuff out, right? So my hair was all like fried, dyed, laid to the side, right? And I went back in there to watch the end of Halloween 4. So I've seen that part, everything from him ripping the dude's throat out to the end. And for whatever reason, that scene stuck with me because Dr. Loomis was going to kill a small child. That nigga said that he up pole so quick. He's nah, bro. Like,
yeah, 100%, dude.
Yeah, end it right then and there.
Yeah. 100%.
Okay. So, Shay, what you got? That was my. It was good. I made Ben Trevor.
So that's my number 1. It's gonna be Halloween Ends opening.
No, dude.
What is it for real?
Yeah, it's for real.
No, dude, Shape, that's dope because that is the best part of that movie.
I'm lying.
I'm
lying.
Oh my god. Okay, but I was gonna say because I might believe him because I'm like, well,
no, I was gonna ask him if he took some cough syrup before he got on it.
But like what part of the opening are you talking about? Like when they're showing like the thing and shit, or like what do you mean?
No, it's like, well, that was also part where he kicked the door, freaking. Julian freaking fell down the stairs.
Oh, quit fooling around.
Yeah, he's like, it's like, see, he's like,
Dude, literally, I leaned over to Dace as we're seeing that, and I'm like, he's gonna kick the kid off the banister. I literally said it. I was
which the thing is those you see him looking over the banister like it's like chest height. But he's like looking over, right? There's no way this kid was able to.
True.
I mean, he really had to kick that door super hard to lunge that kid high off the ground and over the banister.
Yeah.
There's not if you lost your footing though. Not if you lost your footing, because look at
if he lost his footing or not, he would have slipped and fall back, but he would have landed against the banister. The worst part, he would have landed against that. Now, maybe if he kicked hard enough, he may have went through the wood. The poles go through and go down. But when you look at him, there was no broken nothing. So there was no way. I mean, unless he was super strong, he was like his adrenaline was kicking that he was able to launch that kid off his feet over that banister and fall to his death. There is no way on earth that would happen because again. When you see Corey going over and looking over, his hands are right here on the rail, like it's chest height. That kid was nowhere near chest height.
Dude,
stranger things have happened in medicine, dog.
It was because the kid had the wolf mask on and he was trying to fly up to the moon because he wanted to.
No, but my number one's gonna have to be Halloween '78, the ending scene where it's right after he talks to Laura. It's like, it was like, a matter of fact, it was. And I love the scene so much because I just love.
I'm sorry, say it again.
It's the scene after they say, she's like, was that the boogeyman, or it was the boogeyman? It's like, a matter of fact, it was. Now that scene where when he walks to the balcony and looks down, and Michael is gone, like his face was like, "Yep, this is gonna happen." Like he knew Michael was not going to be there. Like he knew like Michael was gone, right? Like he was looking around like.
It was to give Laurie closure that like I stopped him or whatever, but he knew that. Like,
he knew.
Yeah,
so, like, but see, like I love that scene because you see his face, like, yep,
like, yeah.
But the thing is,
I agree.
But the thing is, they ruined it in Halloween 2 because Loomis is running downstairs and then he looks on the ground. He's like, "What?" And he's like, "Oh, like." Where'd he go? Like he's like, so they basically took that scene and they totally debunked it in Halloween 2, which I was like, really?
I see what you're saying, Shape. Yeah, because when Donnie was talking about it before, that's what I was actually going to mention. That like when he runs over to look outside and you see like the look on his face, it's
like the thing about it that makes it work is how blank his expression is. Like he's not like he knew. Okay, like. Quick, like juxtaposition. It's like when I've been reading the Order of the Phoenix. It's like Dumbledore came so prepared to fight Voldemort that he was 10 steps ahead of him. That Voldemort didn't even realize the shit until years later. That he really could have fucked me up, but he did. Like, he was holding back, and so maybe I'm not as good as I thought I was. But he's having that moment where he's like just like figuring it out, and Dumbledore, like I said, he was just kind of like, I knew Voldemort was going to show up, Harry. That's why I showed up. I knew he was going to be there. There was nothing stopping him from showing up. Same thing in this, where he's like, I know that ain't enough to stop him, but it's like it's kind of like, again, at the end of Harry Potter, the big war happens at the school. They're like, well, we can't stop who indefinitely. And Professor McGonagall says that doesn't mean we can't delay him. And so I feel like same thing where Loomis knew this wasn't going to stop him. But if I can like give her some kind of saving grace or comfort in the fact that she just almost got murdered by this unstoppable force, and it gives her some kind of closure that she's going to be all right, then let me do that. That was the act of him shooting him and all that. But like what you were saying, Shape, like he knew before he even walked over and looked over the balcony, he knew like he ain't gonna be there. But I do agree. I just love that shot of just that blank expression, like out there somewhere. Just it's a matter of time.
Dude, I can't wait till we get to the Harry Potter franchise. All my fucking choices are gonna be from Goblet of Fire. I'm just joking, but not really.
Probably shouldn't even let you talk then, because that's the worst movie. So it'll be just me and Shape. That's crazy. On your channel.
Okay, so my number one is going to probably have to be Halloween Ends when
burn it down.
When Corey's mom kisses him on the mouth.
No, hey, wait. I take my number one back. This is my number one. This is my number one. How Halloween Ends. Show me how to do it. Get up. Show me how to do it.
No, dude. Or when he's like, puts his hand up against the fucking glass, dude, and he's like, "Oh god, dude, that shit is so fucking bad, dude."
I need you, Michael.
Yeah, dude, I'm sorry, dude. Again,
hey, he was feeling the power. He was feeling the power.
Yeah, okay. Dude. Sorry, Cunningham, you ugly motherfucker, get your ass over here,
dude. And have you guys ever had milk with your spaghetti? Is that a thing?
Yeah, fuck out of here.
I did before, yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I did because I see people. Hey, I tell you right now, there's some movies that be people drinking milk with their food and everything else. So I was like, you know, what time has spaghetti? I'm gonna drink some milk, like the people do in movies.
Y'all know that show called That's That White People Shit?
Yeah, that definitely would be some white people shit for sure.
Like, and why his mom look
Italian
like,
white people shit.
why her mom looked like Barbara Streisand? That's the part I couldn't get past.
She really did though. Yeah, now that you say
that
that.
shit was fucking me up. Like,
where are you going? Is this about that girl? Here, hold on. Let me kiss you in the mouth real quick. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Hey,
so
hey,
strange.
boys,
Like,
boys that have secrets don't get custard for dessert.
Oh yeah.
that
Don't tell
nigga said-
don't tell your mom about the bike. No,
Yeah,
I love
no.
the dad. The dad was awesome, man. Yeah, that shit was, he's watching Hard Target. Like,
wait, was the dad the nigga that got sniped?
he did, yeah.
Yeah.
I got him. I'm gonna get him. Yeah. No,
Yo,
that just
yeah, I got it. I'm gonna get it. Bang. That's wild.
the dude fucking Neo Matrixes the shot and fucking ends up hitting his dad. Dude, that junkyard scene is great. Like, don't get me wrong, but like, yeah, we need to quit bashing on ends.
No, we don't. It's good. It's too good. No, he really just like he really out the way.
No, literally, yeah.
Nigga said, get up, show me how to do it.
Show me how to do it.
After you just gave Michael Myers
Dude.
the Batista bomb, not 2 scenes before that.
Michael fucking like slashes the dude's throat, and then all of a sudden he's like yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
hey, he's getting his powers back, dude. He's like
The knife. Hey, the knife was the basketball from Space Jam. Like, you remember how they had to touch the ball?
Yeah. Dude, you're so right, dude. When they touch it, they're like, yeah. Dude, that shit is hilarious, man. Oh,
he ran in there and gave Michael Myers the Triple H spine buster, and and then later on was like, oh hell. I love too that like when Michael comes in and he sees Corey, he just looks down at him and he's like, oh yeah, bitch ass nigga. Like, it just keeps it pushing, dog.
Dude, and that's another thing, man. Like, maybe they should have kept Corey alive, but I don't blame David Gordon Green for
hey, you know what? I tell you right now, man, there was it's gone now. I can't find no more unless maybe he took it down or something. I don't know what happened. Or maybe he made it private or something. I don't know. But there was this guy who he did basically a Halloween ends his own story. And it's basically like that. Basically, Corey lived. I mean, it makes the whole story revolves around the mother from the beginning, the mother and the father and the boy. Remember how they died at the beginning of the movie? It focused on them, and you know that basically she was too much drinking and being alcoholic because she's still, you know, more just the loss of her son, and then the father actually ended up divorcing her and leaving, and then he leaves with her. But then she said that she keeps seeing the mask, his werewolf mask, like always around and about. And then she goes to him and is like, "You're crazy, whatever." But at the end, like he goes to the house to talk to her. And basically, Corey kills him. Then goes in the house and basically, like, he basically kills her, whatever. But it was like the whole story was pretty good. And I was like, you know, that could have been something you want to do, like a little spinoff. You know, do like Scarecrow. That's pretty cool. But the thing is, I don't know. I can't find it no more. I don't know if he took it off. I don't know if he made it private. I don't know what he did. Maybe he heard us talking about it one time. He's like, I need to get this off because these guys are going to try to watch it. You know, I don't know, but he took it off YouTube. So I mean, it's not out there no more.
Isn't it interesting how us as the fans though can like just with a couple of us just sitting, we ain't even writing nothing down. We just off the hip firing, and we can write better scripts. It seems like, you know what I mean.
Well,
like,
my Halloween ends. What if was pretty good.
See what I'm saying? I was in the middle of something.
No, you finished, Donnie. Yeah,
go ahead, finish, Donnie.
As I was saying, we may not write down all the specific details of like, you know, this line to this line. You know, this person says this, and then this person says that. We may not write it all the way to the letter like that, but you know, we just it just literally just brainstorm, and that's the problem. It's like I think we said this about Scream a long time ago. I made the point that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen and you can fuck up the gumbo because of that.
Yeah,
And
100%.
especially when people don't agree. And so I think a large part of that was this, but also a large part of it I think was David Gordon Green. Just because it's the finale and you want to go big, don't mean you got to lose the thread uh, of the originality of it. I feel like he was trying to, oh, this is a big finale. We're going out on a high note. And I feel like part of the problem was he was trying to pay homage to too much shit at the same time, introducing a new character at the same time, trying to put finishing touches on it. You know what I mean? It just became too much stuff happening at once to make a cohesive, story.
I'm not saying you're I'm not saying you're wrong, Donnie. 100%. Should have brought him in. I mean, we've talked about it a bunch of times, but yeah. That's interesting shape about that guy though. I thought that scarecrow mask was terrible. That's just my opinion. I think I don't know. I just think that mask is not very intimidating, or I don't know. It just but I think it would have been interesting if Corey would have survived though. And then I think I've heard people say like Allison has like a kid or something, down the road, and then maybe the kid's like, messed up or something. I don't know.
Oh, one other thing too you gotta talk about is the fact, because one of my honorable mentions was I just wrote the kill because when I say the kill, I'm talking about when they fucked him up finally at the end, pinned his ass down with that big ass refrigerator and stuff. My thing is like I've always wanted stuff to be resolute. Not that I have problems with ambiguous endings or whatever, but for this, I just felt like it needed to be resolute. It needed to have a solid ending. Shape, that's been my whole mantra about Halloween ever since we first started talking about the trilogy thing, 2-3 years ago. It's just because I felt like it needed to have a solitary conclusion. And him still being out there or always getting away, to me, it just don't do it for me personally. They do that in Scream, but it's not the same person every time though. Like at some point, niggas getting old. Like, he need like icy hot and shit too, where he go out and fuck up everything. But him just getting killed completely, I thought, like I said, to me, it's resolute. That's what I'm here for. I want to finally this shit is over. It makes it feel complete to me. Now, if Laurie had died with him, I wouldn't have been mad at that either. But the fact that that they finally got his ass out of there, which is weird though. He's supernatural, but him bleeding out kills him, which would suggest that he's
just person. A man. Yeah, they couldn't make up their mind through that whole fucking movie.
And also, though, Corey stabbing himself was aggressive.
Fucking yeah.
Like
if I can't have her, then no one can. You fucking jugular.
Nigga, I'm like, nigga, what kind of Charles Manson shit you on right now? Like,
right.
And he just, but the aggressiveness of, and Allison, she gonna walk in and not even think.
Get away from him.
and not even think, bro. And then you listening to the radio. How many times have you ever listened to the radio and you heard the track skipping live on the radio?
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I know now it's computer files or whatever, but they use vinyl and stuff in that movie, and you can hear it skipping, and you don't think something's going on at the station. Come on, man.
True.
Come on, man.
All right, so my number one is going to be Allison wearing the cat mask at the dance or at the bar when they go to the bar. No, I'm just joking. Shape's like, what the fuck? Okay, no. Okay, my bad. Serious. The most memorable scene as a youngster, the one I always remember the most, was Halloween 2, right at the beginning. Right when he's walking down the alley, the dog barks at him, the cop car stops, Loomis runs up, I shot him 6 times. Great fucking scene. And then he goes into the old folks home and she's making a sandwich. He's watching fucking Night of the Living Dead, and it goes, news report, killer out on, I can't remember what they say, but then you see him from like the TV's perspective, like shot, and you see him right behind the lady. He's picking up the knife. blood on the cutting board.
Oh no, she sees the blood on the
Yeah,
counter first,
then
right?
she screams or whatever. Yeah, to me that scene's just like super iconic. Dude, 2 is like the best continuation of a previous original or whatever kind of film. I mean, sometimes maybe a third film is a continuation of a second, or just it's one of the best. It literally all blends in together. It seems like one whole ass movie, that they just did at one shot. Like they just did it at the same time is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, so I love the second one. The second one has a shit ton of memorable parts. Like you said, Donnie, the part, it's Diane Michael and he's walking out of the flames and you're like, oh shit. One that I will also say though, 2018, when what do you guys think of that shot when she's all like, I can't do it, and then he comes into perspective and she's like, gotcha, boom, shoots him in the neck.
The way he gripped,
yeah,
when
she shoots him in the face, and then Lori pops in and she's like, Happy Halloween, Michael. Like that's a cool shot. Then and then when she throws the flare down there and she's like, it's not, what'd she say? It's a trap or whatever. Throws down the flare. Ooh, such a good shot, and everything like starts on fire behind him. Great shot.
And the fact that you don't see, well, I guess that's not true. He does end up utilizing it to his advantage at some point in kills, but at least in that moment, there's that, like, I'm gonna see you again. I ain't no.
That's
kid.
true. Didn't even think about that, Donnie. That's
great. What I mean? Like, he doesn't even flinch, and he's just looking up like, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna. It was his version of Loomis looking over the balcony.
There you go. That's crazy to think about. Yeah,
how Loomis was like, I know he ain't dead. That was him. That was his version. I'm not dead. Like
I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah. And honestly, if that movie would have been a standalone, dude, what a great film, man. Like
they had kept the nuts and just had Allison be the killer. There was the shot of her holding the knife was shot for a reason. There was a reason that was the ending image we saw.
Yeah, would have been interesting.
Like I enjoy that. Like, you said that they shot him in the face though?
Yeah. Does he get shot in the face? Shape? Does he get shot in the cheek?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the cheek?
Yeah, it's the cheek, or he gets shot in the.
Yeah, he gets shot right here.
Yeah.
Now, I never know. Like, I feel like he got shot in the neck because
he got shot in the cheek, bro.
Yeah, because I think the Spirit Halloween mask had a bullet hole, didn't it?
Yeah, it's because the bullet hole in the cheek. Yeah.
Yeah.
He got shot in the neck. Why the fuck did he do this if he got shot in the face?
He got shot in the face because it went through his face. He went, it's like, ugh.
Yeah.
But then she said, got you. But that's not enough to kill him.
Well, that's why.
When she said gotcha was because she got him to come out. Basically pretending she was scared, trapping him to come out at full right there so she can take the shot.
Was he not at the top of the stairs?
No.
Because he ripped the island joint off.
Yes, okay, so he ripped the island off, whatever, and she's over there like, "Ma, I can't do it, Mama, I can't do it." And then Michael comes into view, and then she's like, "Gotcha." And then she took the shot, and then it hit him in the cheek.
So he had just pulled the island off, but he hadn't revealed himself over the staircase yet.
Yeah.
No, until she said, "I can't do it," and then so Michael thought that she would be able to do it. Then Michael appeared, and once Michael appeared, she's like, "Gotcha," and then she pulled the trigger.
It's great sequence, dude. It's a great.
Okay, so once he got out and he slaughters the firefighters and shit, does he go to CVS and get like some Neosporin for his fingers?
No, he goes to the next door neighbor's house and kills them and bends himself up. He
was in the bathroom.
Yeah. So basically,
oh, that's right. The what's the joint? The little drone joint. Okay, yeah.
He smashes out the light and fuck it, dude. That part's awesome, dude. I love that scene.
Didn't he use the same hand, or he used the other hand?
He used his right hand. He got shot with his left hand.
Yeah,
he hit with his right hand.
Dude, and then it kills like when his.
That was a cool shot.
Oh no, that's. Which one is that? Yeah, it's kills when his hand's on like the doorway of his original house. He's like, I don't think it's trick or treaters. I think somebody's in our house. Yeah, good stuff.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah, that's a great dude. Kills is excellent, dude. I mean, dude, when he puts the Halloween 3 masks on the people that he kills in the park, dude, what a great scene, man. And like the merry-go-rounds like going around and shit.
I don't love the this bitch is busting at him with a desi, and then he just kicks the door, and she turns and goes, "Come on, man."
Oh
But
yeah.
what was more egregious to me was the fact that the dude tried to choke him out with a stethoscope, which is probably fake. But
Crazy
the fact that the nigga just looked at him and was like
just
he
him.
slowly
Yeah.
he slowly brought it up to his eye, like you're doing a very bad job, bro. So I'm gonna go ahead and end you real quick. Like and then isn't the end of that like the surprise where he kills Karen?
Yep. After
Like
the mob scene.
at the very end, like he just pops up behind her. I remember me and my homeboy Sam was watching because this when it was still like coming out on Peacock and stuff. Because
That's where I watch it. Yep.
Yeah, because of the COVID. And so we was like we was watching, and it got to that scene where she was talking, I think, on the phone, and then we just seen like his reflection in the glass, and we was like, well, he can't be outside. And the way he just popped up, boom, and killed, and then it just cut off, and we was like, yo, what the hell? Like, we had that moment. It was cool to have watched.
I was like, yes, finally she's dead. She's
Lori's
terrible.
like, I'm coming to get you, Michael.
Like,
that was the extended cut.
Extended cut, yeah.
I haven't actually seen that thing. Like, so she heard Karen die and she dropped the phone, and then Laurie said that.
Karen
no, he picked up the phone, didn't he?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, phone, yeah.
Yep.
He said, "That's right, because he said new number. Who this?"
Yeah, right.
And
who are you trying to reach?
when me and my friend, my friend Sam, me and my family was coming out of Halloween 2018, getting in the car when he was going in to see it, right? So then 2020 happened, and then he came to my house and we watched Kills and Ends together at my house, like when the two came out. So that was kind of like a cool, like full circle moment to have of us, seeing all three of them together.
I was just thinking about it. The first night that I watched Kills was on Peacock, and then right after that, we watched the Candyman remake or requel or whatever you want to call it.
That was on Peacock too.
It was just out. It was just out as a new movie at the time. So I watched both of those same night.
Because the Candyman came because he mixes it with love. Makes the world taste good.
Great movie though. Okay, since we're kind of getting probably towards the end, what were your guys' two favorite openings? Whole franchise. I'm interested to see what you guys got to say. You can go first, Donnie, or you want Shape to go first?
Let's see. Opening. Definitely love the opening of H2O.
Great pick, dude.
The fucking skate in the face will always be stuck in my subconscious. And honestly, just for me personally, I'm gonna go with the 2018 joint because I love the aesthetic. I almost put it on my list of him standing there, but kind of like this, like, God damn it, I want the mask, but I ain't gonna let y'all know that. Like I like that aesthetic of and the dude is sitting there just stupidly egging him on. You can feel the mask, you want the mask, like, and it's like, nigga, if I step outside the square, it's up there for you, right? Like, it's up and it's stuck if I step outside the square. So back up, you know what I mean? But that shot though of just that slight like acknowledgement of like that's the talisman, that's my power. I gotta get that bitch. Because as soon as I get that, I'm out of here and I'm back at full strength. Like, I thought that was fire. Like, and then too, the way the tension is like building up and the music is starting to get louder.
Yep.
And he's like, like turn around, and then boom, cut right to the opening credits. I love that.
Oh yeah, dude. The build up in that scene is fucking epic, dude. Yeah.
and even like the other like psycho ward patients, like they know what's happening too. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They may not be able to verbalize it like what we're doing right now, but even they can kind of understand. Like nah, bro, you no, don't get that nigga that mask, bro. No, don't do that. Should have brought him like a pudding or something. Don't give him that.
100%.
Yeah, so I'm gonna ride with those two. What you got?
Great.
For me, when it comes to openings, it's going to be opening credits for me because it's going to be Halloween 2 opening credits and Halloween
Great.
2018 opening credits.
The actual credits itself.
Yeah, the actual credits.
Yeah.
So is 2 the pumpkin is dying, like decaying, and like 18 is like coming back?
No, Halloween 2 is basically the skull appearing in the pumpkin.
Yeah. Shit's dope. It like does like it goes into the pumpkin and there's like a skull sitting in there. It's fucking sick. Yeah.
And then what was 18?
18 was rotten. It was basically coming back to life.
That's okay. Okay. I know I've seen that. Okay.
Kills was fucking lighting up on fire. That shit was dope. Okay, mine. I'm just gonna do something different. I was gonna say H2O Donnie because I actually do like that. How he's like Michael Myers, like what does he say? Like, yeah, right, or something. And then he shuts the door, and then it kind of like starts casting over all like the news clippings and stuff like that. And then you hear Loomis's voice in the background, and then it's like H. Oh, dude, I remember that shit as a kid so much. I'm gonna go with 4. I know I was just trashing on 4, and I don't think 4 is as great as. To me, it's just not a top 3 of the franchise. But I mean, dude, that's just my opinion. Just relax.
Give me the opening scene.
Opening scene for sure. I love
what's the opening? Give me the opening scene.
It's it's like the farm, like Midwest, like landscape aesthetic. It shows like the fence line and like the old like farm equipment and like the barn and stuff like that. To me, it literally looks like where I'm from, like literally where I grew
exactly
up.
Halloween.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm gonna go with 5, just because 5 is like way different. It's got him cutting up the like it's just different. I like that one. I like 5 a lot, dude. I actually like how 5 starts, dude. Where they're like throw the fucking grenade in, and then he fucking scoots his way out the fucking.
Did 6 have an opening?
6 actually really doesn't. I think it just shows like the title sequence, and then it gets to the part where she's like, having the kid,
it does. Yeah,
having the kid and all that stuff. Yeah. Dude, that barn scene though, where he kills her, that part used to scare the shit out of me when I was a little kid, man.
I don't think Resurrection has one too. I don't think Resurrection has any either.
No, it kind of just starts and then it gets to them talking about like, oh, Laurie Strode is your patient or whatever, and then she's like, then they go into her room and all that stuff.
I wonder if they accused the clown guy for killing everybody.
Yeah, right.
Because he had a knife.
That's what his plan was, wasn't it?
Yeah, shape or no, like Donnie said, like she like looks out the window. And he's like, "How long has he been fucking standing there for?"
I'm saying, like, imagine if it was raining or something. Nigga just standing there, like he's got an umbrella, but he's standing there still, like.
And he fucking like headbutts through the fucking door and shit.
Oh, that's hilarious too. I love how at no point did they check to see if she was actually taking the pills.
Yeah, right.
I've been in hospitals where they want to like, no, like let me look under your tongue.
Your mouth. Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, look, lady, the amount of pain I'm in, I'm not gonna not take these pills. Like, come on, man. They didn't check the teddy bear, nothing, and she had like a stockpile of them bitches. So like,
right. Yeah, her Raggedy Ann was pretty raggedy on some drugs, no doubt.
Any dishonorable mentions real quick?
Oh, what does that mean?
What does dishonorable mean?
Halloween 5, all of Halloween 5, everything in Halloween 5. This Halloween.
Damn, that's crazy. I'm gonna dude, shape. That's cool, dude. You know what, man? I wreck on ends a lot, dude. So it's all good. I mean, dude, that's fine. 5 just has a special place in my heart, man. I think it's I like it, man. But that's
dude, man, I mean, I can't, man, because I mean the whole movie with the cops with the freaking squeaky shoes and stuff, and then of course Tina, definitely every scene that Tina's in. And then, of course, even the friend the one friend dressed as Michael Myers is his goofy freaking like freaking always laughing. Oh man, he just
but
really
like Donnie said, the barn scene's epic. And then when
The garden claw to the face.
Yeah, dude.
Those are all
Where,
fine.
oh, dude, when he fucking does that, and it's like, he's like, all right, bud. Great scene. Great.
The nigga stabbing at the chute, at the laundry chute, like.
Yeah, true.
You know,
and dude, there's something about that house. I know people are pissed and they're like, that's not even the Myers house. Something about that Victorian old school house. I love it, dude. Die, Michael, die.
Yeah, Lori had it in Halloween Ends.
So for me, like I get this as an example, dishonorable mention. So other than like the CGI mask is one of them for me.
Oh, there you go.
The joint the Halloween 5 mask. I don't love the Halloween 2 mask, particularly the hot tub scene where you can see the like it. I just don't like that you can see his eyes and he like, yeah, bitch, I'm choking. Like that's just how it looks. Like when you see him. But what was the one I was gonna say? What scene were we just talking about? There was something else I was gonna say about.
Can't remember, dude. If you don't mind me saying this real quick, one scene that is actually really fucking good and honestly kind of slept on and kind of embraces like the franchise just in general. I was talking to Dace about this earlier. Is Colonel Cochran or whatever when he has Chalice all tied up and he's all like, "Oh, you think?" Halloween's just about, getting candy and putting on masks and getting candy. And then he kind of like gives this whole spiel about like the old Celtic world and all that shit.
Yeah,
dude. It's an eerie ass scene, dude. Like,
dude, that's I mean, I love the scene too because
and then he puts the mask on him at the dude.
Because it talks about the Celtic origins of Halloween and stuff. And it's like the way he says he's like because he goes and he's like you know the real reason of Halloween. You think you have your kids go dressed up in costumes and masks and go begging for candy?
Yeah.
When he said that, he's like, it was start of the year in old Celtic land. We were waiting with our houses of wattle and clay and stuff. And he's like, but that was the whole thing. I love that they put that in there because that was when supposedly that's when the veil between the living and dead was thinnest on Halloween night. And that's what the Celtics believed.
100%.
Everything else. I mean, I don't know if they did sacrifices or whatever, but I mean,
it's a pagan holiday.
It's a pagan holiday, but the thing is, though, I actually found out that they did not do sacrifices, and then that was basically a Catholic thing that came out was like, hey, you can't be doing this because it's pagan. They were sacrificing people and stuff like that, but actually they weren't doing that.
I don't buy that, but but the dishonorable thing, Michael standing there at the altar fucking drives me insane. That shit annoys me unlike anything else on this planet, dog.
See, that's the director's cut you're talking, right?
Is that the director's cut? Whatever the fuck it is, it's ass. I know that. Like where he's just standing there like this, that shit. Oh,
with the Thorn people or whatever. Yeah, I feel like I've seen clips of people talk about this, so it must be the director's cut because I was like, I've never seen that shit before.
So then is it the director's cut then too, where they stop him with a bunch of little rocks? Like,
I might have to get this, dude, just to watch it. Honestly,
what's dude's name? Paul Rudd. Buddy like stops him. He puts the ancient runes around Michael in a certain order, and it disables him from being able to do anything. So the ending scene, he basically walks right past him, look at him, and walk right past him, and Michael can't do shit because he's surrounded by these ancient runes that are tied to the curse, and it basically deactivates him. And then he's just savage killer is just standing there as he just walks on by. Like,
dude, that's how they should have done Halloween Ends, man. Only makes sense.
With a bunch of rocks.
Yeah. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, I've never seen that shit before. No doubt.
Really?
Yeah. Have you seen that shit? Shape?
What is it?
They stopping him with rocks or whatever?
Oh yeah, the director's cut. Yeah, they so it was like ruined stones, whatever they put that Tommy put around Michael and stopped him.
See, I like him bashing his fucking head in while green goose coming out the mask and shit. Like that's the ending I'm talking about.
What's the green goo?
He injects him.
Injects him with some kind of green stuff.
Yeah, he injects him with some kind of.
But why would that come out and not blood?
It must have overtook his bloodstream. I'm not for sure. Yeah, because it was muscular injection. So it's a movie. I don't know.
What? Well, like, and we don't even know what that was, right?
No, it's just at the facility that they're at. It's probably Venom, Bane's Venom, probably.
Shape the director's cut too. Is that the one where what's the dude name? The dude with the silver shoes that like kicked the dog when he get off the bus.
Yeah, that was
when he
Trick or treat, motherfucker.
When he's walking past, like Dr. Loomis, the thorn symbol comes on his arm.
Yeah,
that's in the director's cut too.
Yeah,
because that would make him screaming make a lot more sense than the actual theatrical cut of it, where he's just yelling for no reason.
The actor's cut. I mean, the actor's cut is basically when you hear Lewis screaming, is like that Michael probably got Loomis finally.
Yeah, I that's corny. I think him.
But the thing is though, Loomis, Donald Pleasance died right before they finished doing it, because they actually went back and redid some stuff with her, so they couldn't really finish like other scenes with him in there. So that's why they just did
they had to leave
at the end.
They had to leave it cut the way it was.
Yeah.
But they took that scream from the scene where he saw the thorn thing on his arm, because I guess maybe that was the original. I don't know, but that scream came from that moment, and then they just recut whatever the ending was. Maybe they thought the ancient ruins thing around him wasn't going to make sense or something. I don't know, but I don't know. That's something that's always bothered me. Just him just standing there is just still as a statue because somebody put some rocks at his feet. Like, what?
They were moon rocks. I don't even know. No, that's, dude, I didn't even realize in Resurrection. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. I need to pay attention to this shit. I thought he karate kicked his ass into the wires. No, he literally takes a fucking electrical fucking line and he shocks him in the balls and he jumps back and he falls into the thing. Yeah. Totally forgot about that.
Yeah, and he talks in that too. Michael's like, no.
That's some funny ass shit, dude.
Michael did the Darth Vader from episode 3. No,
yo, really though, like that's exactly what I was thinking. No,
that's some funny ass shit, man. All right, fellas, I think we should wrap it up. Okay, everybody. If anybody's still in here, I appreciate everybody tuning in, and it's. Dude, this just so everybody knows, this is Donnie's idea, doing these top 5 favorite scenes from each franchise. Shape, we kind of agreed on Halloween. It was a good, easy one to kick off the this little episode thing that we're gonna do, with streams and everything. But we're gonna do a different franchise each stream. So, Donnie, it's your choice next. You don't have to give anything away. We can save it for when it comes about, but. Yeah, it was fun.
Shape's gonna be mad at me.
Nah, it'll be fine. You guys are gonna be mad at me when we get to it, and I'm gonna be like, all right. It's I don't even know.
Hey, we already know yours.
Wrong.
Yeah, see, I don't know, man. I've been watching a lot of Batman, man. I don't know. Might be Batman.
Batman too.
Yeah, Batman's great. All right, Val. Appreciate you tuning in. Thank you very much, so very much. Like I said, I know like 11 months, dude. It's been the last time I streamed, man. Like, what are we talking about? We got to do more of these. So,
and for the record,
I stream too.
For the record too, I didn't want like it to seem like, oh, Anthony is not reading y'all's messages or whatever, anything like that. It's just that like the first thing that went through my head was when you brought up the comment about Michael materializing out the shadows. Fuck, because that's what my number 1 was going to be. So I was just thinking, if you bring up something, not that we would acknowledge it necessarily, but then it would kind of take the wind out the sail.
Oh yeah,
once
dude.
we got to it because we already discussed it. You know what I mean? That's all I was saying.
It's all good. It's hard because with Halloween, like there's so many like iconic scenes that, like I said, I thought we might pick some of the same, but like I knew nobody's gonna pick mine because apparently Shape said mine weren't very good. But that's all right. I'm totally joking. Shape. I'm totally joking, dude. No, good stuff. But again, thank everybody for joining us, and at least we made it 2.5. That's not too bad. So it's gonna be 2 more weeks. We'll pop back on, and hopefully we'll see some movies by then, and we kind of give you guys our intel on that and stuff. But until then, we will see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Peace and love.
Nice.